You're about to watch another exciting episode of the Dungeon Run, but did you know that you can actually be part of the adventure? Tune in live on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and you can make your voice heard and help determine the fate of our adventurers. Hope to see you there.
Welcome to the Dungeon Run, friends. We are back with a new episode of Forbidden. Last week was maybe our most intense yet of the entire campaign. We are still buzzing about it. We recorded our longest short rest, I think, ever last week.
Yeah.
Definitely of this campaign, for sure. But we're all still here, dang it. It's hot. It's hot where we are out in California. I hope y'all are staying cool, taking care of yourselves. I know there's some been bad weather. There was a haboob in Arizona this week. It's just fun to say the word haboob.
I used to live in Arizona. There was haboobs all the time, and when I would say it, people would be like, "What do you mean? Why are you saying this?"
You might have been my introduction to the word haboob. I don't remember where I heard it first. I have not known that word long. But let's just say the word haboob a bunch. Anyway.
Haboob. It's a weather phenomenon.
But we're all still here. Ron, tell us about some sponsors, would you?
All right. Yeah, that's my job. We're sponsored by Die Hard Dice. It is the place to go for gorgeous dice and accessories. With free shipping on all orders $40 or more, they are the place to go for your favorite math rocks. In fact, have you ever said to yourself, you know, my D20 isn't big or heavy enough? Well, that's lucky for you, because Die Hard now has a monolith D20s. That's right. They're massive and chunky. 100 millimeters across. That's 4 inches for those of you who are not in the metric system. They're massive, chunky, over 5 times bigger than your average D20, and they're gorgeous. Impress your friends with the size of your dice. Maim your enemies. Find them now on their website. Side note, don't throw dice at people that you, because that'll harm them. You know,
these things, you do have to see the pictures, because 4 inches across sounds smaller than I think when you actually look at the photo. They are massive, and I will say, they're quite expensive.
Don't tell me what to do. If I want to throw a $300 dice, I'm gonna do it.
Rachel's in a mood tonight.
I've been sick and sleeping for 4 days. Gotta get it out.
Don't forget to use our coupon code Dungeon Run, all one word, capital D, capital R, at checkout for a discount on us. We are also sponsored by Eldritch Foundry. Beautiful, detailed minis, now available pre-painted. So many options, customizations, and poses. You'll be amazed the looks you can create. Don't forget about Eldritch Unlimited, their monthly subscription service for 3D printing nerds like me, where you can get unlimited STLs to print all the minis you would ever want. It's truly an offer like no other. It really is. You should take advantage of it. I totally do. Use Eldritch Foundry and make your characters' minis epic. Be sure to use our discount code, The Dungeon Run, all one word, capital TDR, at checkout. Our show is also made possible by Patreon. Go to patreon.com/The Dungeon Run for all the incredible bonus content for just $5 a month. Just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it on one hand. You get access to cool behind-the-scenes content and our after show, The Short Rest, exclusively only to you patrons. Exclusive VODs and updates, free interactivity, and a spot in our exclusive D&D campaign run by none other than Morgan Peter Brown.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of that guy. Who is he?
Stranger.
I don't know. He's kind of a wishy-washy DM if I hear it.
Sounds weird. Yeah.
There's so many rewards to be at all the different levels. So much fun to be had. Go over to patreon.com/The Dungeon Run. Over to you, Mr. No Existy, Morgan P. Brown.
Ooh, I like it. Mr. No Existy. That's correct. That sounds like a new Eldritch horror we might have to create.
Mr. No Existy.
As you might know, or if you're new here, we are an interactive show where you have the chance to affect our story in unique and surprising ways. The bonus dice last week came in, and the amount of luck spent last week was, whoa, off the charts. Use our custom Twitch extension or the link you can find in the About section of our Twitch page, or you can just go to streamelements.com/thedungeonrun/tip. Now, there's 2 ways to help our challenge our players. You can choose to give bonus or penalty dice for any player or the keeper, just like advantage or disadvantage. The player rolls twice and takes the better of the 2 if they have a bonus, or the worse of the 2 if they have a penalty. And you can also gift, as I was saying, any player the power of luck. We are giving you the option of adding 10 luck points to any player's stash that they can use to turn a failure into a success. A reminder for you higher level patrons that have free interactivity as part of your monthly rewards, you can message me on Patreon or on Discord, or Angel Devilson also does us the amazing service of taking orders, so to speak, in the Twitch chat or also on Discord. Thank you so much, Angel. You the best. Appreciate you. Let's see. I think that's everything. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Alex, take us into the Forbidden. Last time we were together, chairs and knives were thrown, spells were cast, houses were destroyed, sorcerers were defeated, outer demons were confronted, and somehow everyone survived. The team engaged in a climactic confrontation with Memphis the Great, the formerly famous stage magician turned malevolent psychic spirit who was determined to make his way back to the material realm by possessing the body and mind of his former apprentice, Harold Hawkins, who it so happens was also the man to murder him in the first place several weeks ago. By using his considerable powers of magic in connection to the outer demon known as Yog-Sothoth, Memphis had been slowly driving Harold mad as his influence gained strength inside the mind of the younger magician. He was also responsible for the brutal slayings of 3 would-be thieves that had been foolish enough to break into his grand estate. Even without a body, it seemed, Memphis's powers were deadly and terrifying. The team learned this firsthand when they pursued a manic Hawkins to the house and found him in a rage, casting strange destructive spells into the walls and screaming at seemingly no one in particular. The team devised a plan to sneak inside the house, hoping to use a ritual they discovered to forcefully draw Memphis's essence into a vessel in our world, where he might be more easily dealt with. But when Hawkins discovered them stealthing through a window in the dining room, for a moment the plan seemed doomed to fail before it even began. Harold cast a vicious spell at Diarmuid, but somehow he was able to resist the debilitating effects. Then, after heartfelt pleas from Charlotte and Lorelei, and a healthy dose of intimidation from Diarmuid and his Thompson submachine gun, the team was able to convince Harold that they also wanted to stop Memphis, and to use what arcane power Harold had remaining to aid them in casting the binding ritual. At the end of his wits, and thinking of his fiancée Ingrid, Memphis's own daughter, Harold agreed. The house had been quiet up to this point, seemingly laying in wait. But when Lorelei began to lead the incantation for Call Forth Ye Form Beyond, it was as if the very architecture around them became alive. It seemed the great illusionists would not go quietly. Knives flew out of the kitchen, thrown by unseen hands, one of them sinking into the shoulder of Lorelei. Dangerous stage magic contraptions seemed to come to life and attempt to draw the investigators into deadly situations. But perhaps most terrifying, the shape of the house itself seemed to shift and bend, creating a portal to some unknown dimension. And Charlotte watched in horror and wonder as a massive, angry eye stared at her and her compatriots, threatening to obliterate her mind with its otherworldly power and influence. An eye that could only belong to Yog-Sothoth itself. But despite the physical and mental dangers besetting them from all sides, our team held strong and maintained the incantation. Diarmuid suffered a bout of madness, tearing into a rage at the eye, pounding on the otherworldly monstrosity with his bare fists. But finally, with the team battered, bleeding, and nearly broken, Lorelei was able to use her fledgling knowledge of the Cthulhu mythos and redirected the flow of Memphis's magic for her own purposes, effectively draining the last of his arcane essence. And as the team completed the ritual chant, they slammed the door on Memphis's hopes of returning to our world. The house shuddered and buckled as the psychic presence of the great magician was locked inside its walls. The eye of Yog-Sothoth disappeared, and the ceiling of the dining room buckled and shifted into a horrific shape of Memphis's giant face, frozen in an expression of agony and rage. Memphis the Great, the man formerly known as Axel Schwartz, was defeated. Harold could no longer feel him on the fringes of his psyche, gnawing at the corners of his mind. And to make sure there was no doubt, the team was finally able to make use of Diarmuid's demolition skills, setting an explosive inside the house and effectively burning it to the ground. But so many questions remained. The fate of Harold, whose murder of Memphis had seemingly been the match that set the entire situation ablaze. Even though it seemed he was acting in self-defense, the team was able to convince him to turn himself in, if for no other reason than for the love of Ingrid. Poor Ingrid. Perhaps the one suffering the most loss in this horrible situation. How would she be able to handle this grim new reality? And lest we forget, there was Eden's Uncle Monty, the one responsible for setting our investigators on this strange tale in the first place. A career criminal in his own right, he'd been a mentor to two of the thieves murdered by the incorporeal Memphis. He would need to be notified. And he'd promised as payment the key to a safe deposit box heretofore unknown to Eden, one that had belonged to her father, a man whose later years were marked with psychological issues, and who Eden had given up for dead after a disastrous boat trip years earlier. But for now, our team had been stabbed, beaten, hit by a car, and had their minds assaulted by unspeakable beings from beyond the stars. They probably deserved a little bit of a break. And we're going to start tonight with something I should have done after our first investigation in Scotland, which is what Call of Cthulhu calls an investigator development phase. It's basically like a level up. There isn't really leveling up in Call of Cthulhu. I'm sorry, no one gets any more hit points. But there is the opportunity to increase your skills as well as improve or adjust some other aspects while you have some downtime. So, all of you, I asked you to prepare this, so this shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, thankfully. If there is any skill in our first 17 episodes that which you have succeeded, you will get a chance to roll an improvement roll on it. So what that means, so for instance, Lorelei, we know you rolled an appraisal roll. You couldn't wait, honestly, you as an antiquarian. Let's say, so what is your current appraisal roll score?
55.
55. Roll me a D100, and this time you're trying to beat it. So 56.
Oh, I got a 90!
Bang!
Nice.
So guess what? Your appraisal roll improves by 1d10. Roll a d10.
Ooh. That's nice. Okay. 4.
So
59.
59. Nice. So we don't have to do all of these now, but all of you, I've asked you to sort of check. Let's see. Let me Eden, your spot hidden. What's your spot hidden's crazy high? What's it at?
Yeah, 75.
So let's see. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it up there.
Okay, let's make it happen. Oh, I got a 67.
Okay, so no, unfortunately. Now, this is an important thing. If any of these improvement rolls raises any of your skills above a 90, you immediately gain 2d6 sanity. which is
Whoa.
fascinating. This, to me, I love this aspect of Call of Cthulhu. I was kind of like, what? But basically, it's kind of ADHD brain a little bit, where the mastery of a skill calms you somewhat and makes the world make a little more sense.
Okay.
Isn't that nice?
I see you,
That's
writers. I get you.
Yeah.
Serena, what are you doing right now with your hands outside of camera?
Mastering a skill.
I'm crocheting a giant blanket. It's very big.
I didn't mean to rat you out, but this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have side skills
Yeah.
that we learn, and they help us make sense of the horrors of the real world.
It's true. This soothes me.
It soothes you, absolutely. Diarmuid, let's try. I mean, we can roll some more certainly, but let's look at your firearm submachine gun roll.
Yeah, I mean,
What's it?
most of the skills that I have, I succeeded at some point. So
Yeah, right.
But that submachine gun for sure. That one, let's do.
I
that.
remember you spent. I was just thinking about our early episodes because I remember you succeeded on a track at some point too, which must be pretty low.
No, my track's 50.
Oh, your track's 50. Nice.
Yeah, but my submachine gun is 40, and I rolled an 83.
Woo! So roll me a d10.
A D10. Ooh, a 7.
A 7. So wow. So yeah. So you get a 47 now. Up to that.
Ace.
Charlotte, let's look at. I mean, do you want to look at medicine or first aid? I mean, you can do all of them. Psychology. What do you feel like rolling right now with everybody?
Okay. It's funny. First aid and psychology are the same. So I'm going to do medicine because I feel like I use that a lot.
Great. Let me see it. What's your medicine currently at?
50.
50. Okay.
71.
Woo!
Nice.
She's learning. She's
I'm
getting better
learning.
at doctoring.
4 points better.
4 points better.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's see what else. Lorelei. What was one? Let's look at your occult roll. What's your occult skill currently?
Oh, I just did all of it.
You did already.
I was so excited.
What else improved? Tell me what else you improved.
I did occult. I tried
Yeah.
to do library use, but I'm already at a 70, so
You are
I
very
did
good at
not
that.
roll higher than that. But I did occult, and I got another 90, and
Yeah.
I went up from like 45 to 54 because I got a 9.
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean, that makes sense.
it was real nice. I'm really happy about that. And then I
you have been
did
practicing the occult for sure.
me.
You-
I got 2 points in persuade,
Great.
and then like 4 points in spot hidden.
Love that. Great. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Eden, let's look at what else you want to feel like? You
So-
want to roll firearm shotgun? What else you got?
Yeah,
Or
I feel like
rifle?
firearms. I feel like first aid I succeeded on.
Definitely Listen
and-
certainly was a big one.
Yes, listen, firearms, first aid. I don't know if I did any dodge checks.
I don't
if
think we did a
succeeded.
lot of dodges.
I
I'm
think
not
I
sure we
didn't
did.
dodge that car, so we can start from that
Definitely
idea.
did not.
So my firearms, rifle, shotgun is at 50. I rolled a 34 on
Ah,
so I'll just move on to first aid, which is
Okay.
also 50. 2.
oh,
What's going on?
Come on.
And then listen, which is a 40. Come on, I can do this.
Come on,
I can
listen.
do this. Okay, 61. 61. Awesome.
Woo! Great.
Oh crap, I'm dropping die. So I'm just gonna add 3 to that. Is all I
3.
got.
Diarmuid,
Sure,
what's your locksmith? You've used
My
that a bunch.
locksmith is 61.
61.
Ooh.
61. Okay, well, let's see if you can beat that.
I do not. 43
Okay,
under 61.
That's all right. What's your best charisma based skill? Is it fast talk, persuade, or intimidate?
Charisma?
Or I mean, not charisma. You know what I mean. I'm using D&D terminology.
Oh, the one I took
social.
was. Which one did I take? I did not take intimidate. Intimidate's
I
the
thought
best
so.
one.
You just rolled an
45.
intimidate last episode. Let's see if we can get
Mhm.
you up there. Especially given, and we'll get to this in a second.
Oh, what if I need it? I rolled a 45.
I'll give it.
All right,
Yeah, I'll give it. I'll give it.
I like it.
I'll give it.
I
Meter
like it. I like it.
I'm a nice guy.
Ooh, a 10.
Oh, up to
Whoa.
which look,
55.
given which leads me. Well, hang on. We'll get back to that in a second. But
Okay.
we need to adjust other parts of character sheets.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's going to be some other stuff from Diarmuid after Diarmuid's bout of madness last episode that we're going to adjust in just a second. But for Charlotte, let's what else we want to roll for you? What was one that you succeeded on that surprised us?
And once
Honestly,
we do this, we uncheck
stage
it.
magic.
You uncheck everything. Yes, stage
Oh.
magic.
That was a wild success.
100%.
Yeah.
I have a stage magic of 30, and
Uh-huh.
I rolled 53.
There you go.
Okay.
It improves. That makes sense.
Do it.
Do you have a chance to improve everyone that you have a check mark next to?
Everyone that you have a check mark next to, you get to try to improve all of them. And as you all noticed, as Rachel was asking me before we started, the only two skills you cannot improve by skill improvement are credit rating, eye roll, and and Cthulhu Mythos.
What do you mean
Mythos.
I can't get hotter over the course of an adventure?
You can
What do
increase
you
your
mean?
charm.
You can increase your charm.
Yeah.
You just can't, for some
Yeah.
reason, earn more money.
There are things that
That
you
way.
can do to increase like appearance or intelligence or things like that we can get to. Or as you've noticed, I mean, like, this is one of the things is if we maybe start to enter some downtime and time starts to move a little faster, if Charlotte wants to take those sleight of hand courses with what's his name from the Ace Emporium Magic
Yeah.
Shop, we can move forward into that. You know,
Nice.
like we start to enter a very interesting period.
It's so funny because I also rolled sleight of hand because I was trying to do like Rachel, just roll ahead,
Mhm.
and I increased by 6 points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fan.
Stage magic by 4.
I increased my brawl by 8. It's now 73.
Ooh, yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
And I
yeah.
increased my drive by 10.
Hi.
Drive auto,
Yeah.
yes, you. I mean, who could forget the drive auto back in Scotland when you took out poor Donald, who had become something else?
In case anybody was also wondering, my throw, the thing is I increased it by 5.
Fantastic!
I love that.
I'm
You were
really
gonna
throwing.
Like 5 more episodes, and Charlotte's gonna be like Machete, like Danny Trejo, and
Yeah.
those, like,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could be a softball player.
Charlotte is on a softball team in her spare time.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that would
It's not a
make
bad
sense,
idea.
actually. I could see that.
I can
Yeah.
also see that.
Morgan,
Yes, I love this voice. Go ahead, Rachel.
question for you
Yeah.
that I forgot to ask in the last episode. These 3 points of magic that I stole from Memphis,
Yeah.
can I keep them permanently?
I will say your magic points max goes up by 1.
Okay, I'll take it. You know what? I will accept going from 12 to 13.
Masterful.
I love
Masterful,
this.
both of you.
I
Man.
love this. Goes up by 1.
I can't edit my magic points.
Is there any special if you get 100 on the roll?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, it'll
No,
go up.
extreme
and it
successes.
goes up by 6.
That's great though.
My library used.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Nice.
All right, so then we move to the other, and you can update the rest, but we then move to the second part of the character sheet. I think everybody has something to add to the section that's titled Encounters with Strange Entities.
Uh-huh.
Certainly. Lorelei, if you hadn't already, there is a section titled Phobias and Manias,
Yeah, I got one.
for sure.
I have the mania, infomania. I put that in there, and then she started with megalophobia, which
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes, she did.
Megalophobia.
Yeah.
Injuries and scars. Diarmuid.
Yeah.
You mentioned your hands at the end
Yep.
of last episode.
Yep.
Your hands upon which you were literally pounding on the eye of Yog-Sothoth. I think you have some scars across your knuckles.
Yeah, I'd say probably a dislocated knuckle or two, too, I think.
Yeah. Some markings on your hands that may never go away. Also think as a result of your bout of madness, I mean, we talked about this during the short rest a little bit, but I think however you want to put it, but I think Diarmuid is prone to anger a bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would say that's true.
Yeah, I think that is
it's a bit of mania.
Yeah, I won't go so far as a full mania for you yet. But maybe quicker to anger is certainly as Diarmuid feels the grim realities of the darkness closing in on him. I think that natural response, given what happened last time, and as someone who is a protector I think anger makes sense. Significant people. We're going to get to that in a second, actually. Is there anything else that anyone would like to add to this section of the character sheet?
Scar from my kitchen knife?
Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely.
trying to think.
It's a thin, stitched scar. We'll get to that in a moment. Oh, yes, yeah. You definitely...
I don't know what getting hit by a car. What kind of scar do I have from getting hit?
It's kind of deep bruising, I mean, maybe just it's a good question.
I don't know if would it be a scar, or is it just like deep internal stuff?
I think it's internal stuff. I think you're probably going to have some binding around your midsection for a few days, at least.
Bum hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will write that down.
So all of this we can continue to brainstorm and think of as we go. But I want to pick up where we left off now, because it's just too juicy. You spent the night at Ingrid's, bearing witness as Harold attempted to lay everything out for her. It was something to see, as the man confessed to killing her father some weeks ago. And the four of you corroborated or added where you could to the story, trying to paint as accurate as a picture as possible for her. You did notice something interesting in his descriptions, though, in his telling of tonight's occurrences specifically. The last thing he remembered before arriving at the house was being on stage during his act. Blackouts had become more commonplace the last week or so. This wasn't the first time he'd lost time, but it was definitely the most alarming. But the escape from the theater, hitting Eden with the car, and perhaps most importantly, the phone call. Phone call where he ended the engagement to Ingrid and said he was going to leave town for a few days. He claimed to not remember one bit of it. By his telling, he blacked out in the middle of his act, and when he regained consciousness, he was standing on the porch of Memphis's house, almost as if he'd been teleported or sleepwalked there. If you like, you can roll some psychology to look, to see if you believe him. But I believe that's you.
I will.
Dang it! My psychology is only a 10, and I rolled a 26.
Oh, so close.
So good.
You do have one bonus die remaining.
I'm not gonna use it for this.
That's fairly low. That's right.
One of us has very good psychology.
I was gonna say.
I think we're fine.
Dungeon Speedrun did give everybody a lovely bonus at the end of the episode, or in the second half of the episode.
Dungeon
last
Speedrun. I failed. So.
I am going to spend 3 luck points to get a success at 10.
Oh. I thought I rolled a 70. It's a 7. It's just a 7 under 10.
Extreme
Oh my
success.
gosh.
Awesome.
Then I will not spend my share.
There. I'll allow it. And with an extreme success, Eden, he's telling the truth. Isn't very comforting as to how far the possession of Memphis had gone, how close he was to truly taking over. And this is the thing. Honestly, it makes sense that you are the one who most clearly sees into his mind in this moment, because the form that you saw driving that car, you flash back to that moment where you saw your life flash before your eyes. And the figure, the silhouette that you saw holding that steering wheel seemed almost rigid, almost inhuman. Who could drive, they almost ended you in that alleyway. But in this moment, rather bizarrely, the man who you saw do it is telling you that he had no awareness of it.
Morgan?
Yes, sir.
Would my occult knowledge know anything about that? And like whether, we're looking at maybe, it occurs to Diarmuid that, especially when he admits that he's lost a lot more time, more and more as the days went on.
Yeah.
Is it a possibility that something of Memphis has remained?
Yeah, roll me an occult for that.
Come on.
And Lorelei, throw me an occult in there as well, because you're the one who's most familiar with this spell. This ritual.
Yeah.
That is an 88 over 30.
I am rolling so well on occult rolls. It's a 10 on the D10 and a 5.
15. Beautiful.
Yes.
Love it.
I think occult is my new thing. Sorry, appraisal. I'm an occult girly now.
You do both of them
Me
now.
Appraising occult things.
I mean, this show gives me so many merch ideas. Occult girly.
Occult girly.
Just occult things.
I would wear that shirt.
I honestly feel like that would sell well, even for people who have no idea what our show is.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fair.
I'll work on that one.
Yeah, please do, Ron. Occult girly.
I like that one a lot, actually.
With like tarot cards on one side, and maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I'll just check that again.
I don't know if Diarmuid voices this question, but a more sort of maybe in a moment of suspicion, you see that there is a clear understanding that what you saw at the end of that ritual was the full encompassing and entrapment of Memphis's essence. So as far as you know, the ritual leaves no ability for residual psychic leave-behinds.
That makes sense given the nature of the spell too. That it was call forth ye form. You would be calling all of it together.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think Diarmuid probably did voice that out loud. He wouldn't have kept that to himself. It was just more of a quick thought. In fact, he says, my knowledge doesn't know, but Lorelei, could Memphis have part of him been now stuck in our friend here?
No, I don't think so. I'm not a master at this spell, but I think that it would call the entire being together and not leave like roots behind like a weed.
So, second question, and this one's probably more important than the one I just posited to you.
Okay.
The eye beast that I fucking hate. Sorry.
Yeah.
The thing we all saw in the doorway when we were there.
Yes.
Could it have taken a little, I don't know, walkie poo into that man's pliable brain?
I wonder. However, I don't know for certain, but I just cannot imagine a physical form that would be able to handle that being. You understand? That's that consciousness, that creature seems like if it were to try to possess a person, the person would be destroyed.
Right. I guess I'm thinking more of like maybe, I don't know. You saw a bit into the deeper aspects of things, and now you can't but focus on the iris and the bloodshotness and the fact that it would take a bullet and do nothing with it. And do you see what I'm saying?
I understand. I think that mentally, yes, it will stick with all of us. I don't know if it is actually in him or any of us. I don't know. I don't think the creature is a part of any of us, but I don't know.
I'll say, in psychology, apparently, from what I have gleaned, sometimes when you experience a traumatic event, it does leave impressions in one's brain. Images, flashbacks. We all might feel sometimes that we're there. Randomly. If something triggers that memory. Do you remember when I'm sure you remember, because everyone always reminds me of the time that I almost burned down a house one time.
Yes.
But
Well, now we've all succeeded.
now we've done it, and it wasn't me.
Hold on now. Yeah, there was only one person who succeeded at that. This guy.
Well, you succeeded.
We all wanted to.
Who has
But-
two thumbs and blew up a house? This
This
guy.
guy.
But sometimes I still feel like I'm back to where I was before. So I'd imagine you being the closest to that pulsating, unblinking, terrible pool that was an eye. And me too. It's hard to unsee it. It's hard to get it out, I think.
Yeah, I guess I'm just more thinking like, I don't know. Is this blackout Memphis or is this blackout a hook of Yogg-Sothoth?
I think it's Memphis, if I were to hazard a guess. But I think what you were saying, Charlotte, I think that there is a little bit of this creature in all of us now because we have gone through this event, but it is only a facsimile of the creature. It is the creature that we have created because it's in our memory.
Yes.
I don't think any of us are actually infected by the creature yet.
And to be fair, we don't know if the creature can infect anyone. We know that Memphis infected Harold.
Where did he get all of that magic? We know for a fact that the books lead him there, right?
Yes.
Well, the books, but none of us have done any of those rituals that would warrant anything like that.
Oh, we did all a bunch of chanting in a house just recently.
Yes, but I'm saying that I believe that the possession was likely intentional.
I think it was Memphis because why this creature, Yogg-Sothoth, I don't want to say his name. We should have a code name for it. Why would they...
Devil Daddy.
Devil Daddy
I was thinking like Iron or something. I don't know, like an
Iron Daddy?
Iron.
Like an
Iron like
eye?
Ian.
Eggs.
Oh.
yes, like Ian, but with an like
Ion.
an eye.
Ion.
Yeah.
My brother's
Oh.
name is Ian, and now I will never be able to separate the two.
Ion.
Ion.
If Big Blinky Man,
Big Blink. I like Big Blink.
Big Daddy Eyeballs, as we
Big
called him on
Daddy
last week's short
Eyeballs.
rest.
Big
Yeah.
You're right.
Big
Big
Blink.
DE.
BD.
Big Daddy Eyeballs.
The BDE. If the BDE, I like that actually. If the BDE, I don't even remember where I was going with this because now I'm just thinking about the nickname.
I also can only think about BDE.
Yeah,
Same.
don't even remember what we were talking about. Honestly,
No,
I'm so tired. I
it is-
had a knife stuck in me.
At this moment of you all find yourselves kind of getting lost in this conversation and this theories and conjectures. You almost forget Ingrid at a certain point is just like,
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
I remembered my point,
Oh.
but
I'm having a very hard time. I think I need to go to bed.
Yes. Yes.
please,
Yes.
take a rest.
Absolutely.
Go brush your teeth and wash your face. Trust me.
My father had been different. I told you that. He had been different these last few years.
Right.
Something more impressive, sure, but something felt like it had been taken from him.
His sanity and his control,
Take it.
unfortunately.
If there is something or someone who's responsible for that, they can burn in hell.
Please rest for
Mhm.
now.
If you need anything, we are all down here.
and if a word of advice as you process, Ingrid, finding out more is not going to bring you peace. What we saw, don't chase that down.
Truly.
Do not chase that down, because it's horrifying. It will not end well, and if you want to maintain any sense of yourself,
I'll try.
Can I give her a quick hug before she goes upstairs?
Absolutely. She's pretty stiff.
Yeah.
But she accepts. It's just been the longest night of her life.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. And 4 of you are left with Harold. And you could continue having this discussion, but I think it all became too much, and that maybe just brought things crashing back down to earth, so to speak.
Diarmuid will sort of finish up his thought and say, I think another time for this conversation, but I don't think we're done. I think there's more to it than that.
yes, I think that we need to go to bed. I mean,
agree.
can I look at your wound, Lorelei, please?
Please.
Yes. Want to make sure that it's okay and not going to be infected.
I also should have written down the scratch that I got from the first.
from the
from
chin.
being- Yeah, I totally forgot about that. How does that look? How's that looking? How's that healing? haven't touched it in a while.
It now looks like a scar. Its reddening has lessened.
Great.
It now looks like a very oddly shaped 3-pointed scar on your upper arm.
As long
And-
as it's not turning green.
No, we fully. I made sure to investigate that because I was afraid you were going to turn into a werebeast.
A werechid?
Yeah, I thought it was a
Weird.
weird situation. I was very scared.
I mean,
Oh gosh. Anything's possible, I guess.
mm,
And that's the worst part.
yes. Yeah, she would kind of fold her collar down or whatever so that you can see the just.
Oh.
We've sort of played out some of this night already as the group of you sort of kept watch, and Harold stayed there. He took the love seat in this living room. And I mean, he might even say, "So I'll get my last comfortable night of sleep for a while," as he sort of pulls a throw blanket over himself on the other love seat. But you all do your best to keep watch over the night. And you clean Lorelei's wounds. It's gonna need stitches, and you might be able to do it yourself, but there are hospitals nearby.
Go to a hospital. I mean, stitches in a kitchen or in a bathroom is not exactly hygienic when we have access to a hospital.
And when you take into account also that Eden might have some broken ribs, and
we need to go. I am making a medical declaration.
I was to say, and Diarmuid, I will say your shoulder might be dislocated or something along those lines. You took a nasty fall and a crunch from some falling plaster and beams.
If he's dislocated, I'd like to unlocate or to relocate him.
I don't know where it went. I do love and wish that the medical term for fixing a dislocated shoulder is unlocate.
Yeah.
Unlocate.
Makes sense to me.
It's like, wait.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Diarmuid's gonna say, I don't know that we want to go to a hospital while they're still, cops out there dealing with a burnt house.
We could say it was a drunk night.
In the morning, or
I mean, in the morning.
Yes,
in
right
the morning
now.
we'll go. But for tonight, I'd like to reset your shoulder.
Oh, I can do that. Watch.
Oh, don't
no!
As someone who has literally done that, don't.
Yeah,
Lethal Weapon 2 style.
I did that on this shoulder. Don't do it. PSA. Don't do it. You could pinch a nerve. I did it in the middle of Guys and Dolls, and I went back on stage.
What? All right, that's the story for a short rest.
Lore.
That's Rachel.
Now.
That's Rachel Lore.
Women and Man. She did it, and that show became Women and Man right after.
Forget your Guys and Dolls.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
I'm a real man.
Yeah, this was high school, me too. So,
but you wake up in the morning, or those of you who were able to get any sleep, and I mean, Lorelei, your body is like crackling still with the energy of this night. Exhausted and exhilarated, but you feel a strange combination of so many things. I mean, if you say you don't sleep, I believe it.
I mean, for several reasons, probably not very well. I mean, the woman is like almost 45. Her back is killing her. Like, she's not gonna sleep very well on a couch.
At a certain point of the night, you reach for something in your purse, and your fingers touch something familiar. And you pull out the Magician Tarot card. The one that you pulled standing on the stage in Memphis's house. It's a card of potential and manifestation, willpower and action, and conscious creation. It seems so clear that when this was pulled, who this must be referring to. And now looking at it, you wonder if it refers to you.
Yeah, that thought, given the insanity that she managed to pull off, I think there's a little part of her that's like, I'm finally proving that I'm useful. And I'm helping my friends. And I'm keeping them safe. But it's a double-edged sword, because that means that to keep them safe, she's probably going to have to go further into this.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a spiral for a second as your mind goes once again to those books hidden away in a little cubby in your place. Hidden not so much like a dragon hoarding its wealth, more like protecting others from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know there's deeper to go. You know there's more to learn. You concentrated on Call Forth Ye Form Beyond, but there were more rituals in that book. There's more to learn. More to do. And if this isn't truly over, as you know, something deep down inside you knows that it isn't, that means there's more. But so there's an uncomfortable and exhausted night in Ingrid's living room with Harold and the four of you. And in the morning, Ingrid comes down early. She makes a quick breakfast of some toasts and tea. And she's dressed a little formally. Well, off to the police station, I guess.
Do you want us to come with you, or would you like to do this on your own?
I would, actually.
Okay.
Like us to come with you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And with a great deal of groaning and, you know, like, you peel yourselves off the floor or off the couches or off the armchairs.
I think that Charlotte, I think she slept in the bathroom last night because she was...
Oh, that's right. How could I forget?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. So she comes out of the bathroom and she is like, as the one who's taken no damage, I think this entire session, this entire game, coming out kind of like worse for wear than the others.
Yeah, the bathroom door opens in the morning. And Charlotte, you're almost taken a little bit aback as Charlotte looks okay. There's no...
You look so fresh.
Oh, I slept in the bathtub? I mean, that's not why, but...
It'd be nice and cool in there.
Yes.
You just look like a spring morning.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. What are you doing? What are we doing? Are we going...
Escorting Ingrid to the, well, both of them.
Taking me to the clink.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. I'm glad to do it. And he looks at Diarmuid.
You're doing the right thing.
And if it's self-defense, you know, perhaps it won't be so long. But also, it's safe there.
It's a fate much better than the one that was coming for me.
That will come for you if you don't do it.
Yeah. Well, and he readies himself to go.
I think Eden, as he's getting ready, I think Eden is going to like kind of stand near him. I think she is facing towards her friends, like watching everyone get ready to go. I want to be close enough to him that he hears me, but not close enough that anyone else can hear me. And I think Eden just says, "You are particularly lucky that I believe that you've forgotten who you are, what took you over. And I hope that you understand the amount of harm that you did, even if it was limited just to Ingrid. You will spend your entire life making it up. Whether prison is involved or not.
You see him start to... He's a charismatic man. You see him smile for a second as if he's about to make a quip. But then he meets your eyes. And he sees the resolve. And he shuts up. I trust you're right.
Good. There is nothing you've gained here. You didn't win anything. And we haven't gotten to talk to other people who are in the same position as you. Because they died, plainly. So since you're standing here, I never want you to be curious again. I never want you to look into the darkness again. I never want you to pull anyone else into your games. You don't know who you're going to hurt.
I won't even make you roll an intimidation check. I mean, he's pretty rocked. And he's hearing all of it. And he continues just putting on his shoes, putting on his jacket. Well, it seems like I'll have a lot of time to figure out what to do then.
Hopefully, if this doesn't come back.
If it does, will you help me kill it?
If it does, I don't think anything can help you. But you'll know where to find us.
And as the six of you gather your things, finish your quick breakfasts, and set out. It's a pleasant morning, January morning in London. And you escort Ingrid and Harold to the local police station. It's not a very long trip. But you all sort of flank Ingrid as she looks expectantly at Harold and then follows him through the doors of the police station. You hear him address the desk sergeant. He looks back one more time. My name is Harold Hawkins. I would like to confess. Oh, very interesting. Confess to what? I would like to confess to the killing of Axel Schwartz, also known as the magician Memphis the Great. Desk sergeant looks up. Picks up a phone. And then it's only a matter of minutes before he's taken back. And at that point, Ingrid looks at you. A few minutes go by as you're sort of surrounded by the banality of a local police station on a everyday morning. Ingrid looks at all of you and says, I think you can go now. Do you... What should I tell them about how to What should I tell them?
That's a great question.
Where will we be going after this?
I don't know.
Well, we should go back to your place, Lorelei, at least to reconvene. And
Yes,
get our minds straight. But Ingrid, you should tell them something that you would believe. You know the truth. You know everything. But would you believe it if someone told you that? No. So tell them what you would believe.
Roll a persuade roll, Charlotte. It's a very interesting thing to tell her, but roll a persuade roll.
Yes, that is a hard success. I rolled a 24 under 63.
Very nice. Wow. You had such a high persuade.
Yeah.
Make a little note of that. It's a very
Uh-oh.
interesting thing. No, that's very interesting.
You
You know what you would believe, and tell them what you would believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I think she's smart. That's also
She
why
is.
I don't want to spoon feed her a story, an alibi, or anything like that.
Absolutely.
I want her to spin the tale that would come from her.
And she sort of nods, resolved. You know, thank you, all of you. I don't know what's next for me, but if you ever need anything, thank you.
And you know where to find us.
Yes. You all may add to significant people on your character sheet. Ingrid Schwartz.
Oh, yay!
Morgan,
Her specialties are pretty specific, but if you ever find yourself in trouble or in need of information, Ingrid trusts you.
Morgan, before we leave,
Yeah.
I think Diarmuid will sort of hang back for a second, sort of as he's leaving, stop and come back
Maple.
to
It's the
Mabel.
police dog.
To Ingrid and say to her, I won't tell you not to be curious. I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't look for what happened to your father. I lost 2 people myself, and it is why I am even here, rather than with them. But I will tell you that your curiosity here, if you choose to pursue it, will cost you more than you can ever imagine. And I think, and I hope, that when the others tell you not to go looking, that's why. They know the cost. We all know the cost. And he sort of rubs his knuckles where they're scarred and still dislocated, and some of them may be broken. And I don't think any of us want that for you. You've gone through so much already. That's all I wanted to say.
I saw what it did. Whatever you're talking about. I saw what it did to my father. I know the man that he was, and I know the man that he became.
I'm so sorry this has happened to you.
She'll shake your hand.
And I already gave her my card, but then I'll remember. And if you ever need anything, you also can reach out to me.
And you all remember that night that you spent in her living room, that on one of the walls there was an old picture of her and her father when she was maybe 8 or 9. And it was jarring to see the smiling, happy dad he was in that photo, and to contrast it with the rage-filled, agonized face that you saw in the ceiling of that dining room of that house. The same man, more or less. But so much happened in between. And at least in this moment, Diarmuid, you see in her eyes that that curiosity is not there.
Did we give her the picture? That we took from the house?
I have
Lorelei's just gonna...
Yes. I would give it to her. I would give it to her before we left the house.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
She finds... so when you hand it to her...
Yes.
Forgot about that, thank you. She takes it. This was in his room?
Yes, in a drawer.
Drawer. Thank you. She holds it, keeps it close, but
Is that like the thank you, like a satisfied thank you? Is it like, I'm sad he didn't have it out in the open kind of thank you, or is it like I
He
don't
never
know.
threw it away. I mean, he never got rid of it. But
Ingrid, think of it as, sometimes you have an elderly loved one and their brain just kind of seems to go before they do.
she seems to accept it. Wow, yes, that's a nice comparison. She seems to accept it, the dichotomy of it. She seems to, that he had it, but that there was also in a drawer. So there is some warmth that is then tempered a little bit by the fact that it was shoved in a drawer. But she holds it close and she looks at the photo and smiles at it. And again, this is a photo of a young Ingrid, her father, and her mother.
He caused a lot of pain, and I'm not saying he was a good person for the deeds that he did, but also don't forget who he was when he was himself.
Thank you. She looks at the four of you. Don't take this the wrong way, but the four of you look like hell.
yeah,
I feel like
I'll go to the hospital.
St. Thomas Hospital isn't far away.
Thank you for that.
Let's go get fixed up.
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
look like hell.
Yeah. I extend my my arm out to Eden so Eden can study themselves on it.
It's so funny because Eden was definitely, as soon as Lorelei said, "Yeah, we do look like hell," Eden was like, "Oh, do you need help?" Also standing
That's
upright.
so funny. Yeah, we
hilarious.
We just all link arms and skip off.
Yeah.
In the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh, not my shoulder! Oh,
Definitely
limpy
not
yellow brick
injured
road.
is what I'm trying to say. That I
Definitely.
am. I'm not injured. You don't say less injured. I am not injured.
she is just fine.
Yeah.
Charlotte again
Amazing.
looks great this morning.
Yeah.
I won't be joining you at the hospital.
Why
Why is that,
not?
Diarmuid?
Well, I've got some contacts within the agency I think can help me, and
Diarmuid,
I
please.
think you all forget that I'm a deserter.
Yes, but your
they don't have a
health comes
database
first.
that-
They're not going to care. Diarmuid,
It's not
please.
them I'm worried about, caring about. I'm the authorities is who I'm worried caring about.
I mean, we're out of the police station. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I'll
when we're
say
having
you're
this
out.
conversation.
You're out.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not saying this in the police station.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. They're not going to reach out to the government and say, "Hey, this man was suspicious."
I'm not worried
If
about
you-
that.
Ever owed me a favor, please. This. It is so important to take care of yourself, especially given that we don't know what's coming next.
One point of consideration, Diarmuid, if you have people that can patch you up, could they patch all of us, or you all up? Because again, I'm fine. Is that something that they could do?
Be costly for me.
As in money or
Favors.
Okay, well, Diarmuid, if you do this, you just promise that you're going to get patched up. Because
Oh,
I
I'm
don't.
definitely going to get patched up.
don't-
I believe in medicine, and I don't want my hand to look
Great.
like this any
Yes,
more
that's
than I needs to.
My concern.
But,
It is. What I mostly want is immediate care. So if you can promise that you're going to get immediate care, then we can reconvene after our hospital trip back to Lorelei's and figure out what we want to do next. But for now, I think that. Well, should you really be going by yourself?
I mean, I'm a grown adult.
I know you're a grown
Yes,
adult.
that's not the question.
Because both, Eden and Lorelei, you are going to the hospital. You are going to, be cared for. Diarmuid, if you don't mind, maybe I go with you.
Smart.
So you're not
If
by
you want
yourself.
to, sure, I guess. Yeah, it's fine by me. I'm
Okay.
just gonna warn you. You might not necessarily like the people you meet.
I mean, I just ran into a one-eyed abomination. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Fair enough.
I just don't want you to go alone.
You are very unfortunately stuck with us.
Oh, I'm
So-
not trying to get away from you.
No, I
really
know.
am
I'm
not.
just saying that comes with us worrying
quite
about
opposite.
you.
Oh, yeah, and I appreciate you for that.
And
I really-
honestly, I am at the same time very curious if they have an off-site facility. Perhaps that's something that I can learn more about in case, more things happen to us and I need to create, I don't know, an off-site facility myself.
Do they know? Do your contacts know about what we're dealing with?
No,
Okay.
they do not. The agency is very much interested in mostly what I can prove than anything else. And this is clearly something we have mentioned and discussed many a time. We cannot really prove other than
But they haven't.
showing the person who and putting them in danger. So,
It's not like an unheard of thing for them, though. They have been hearing about it.
I mean, they definitely hear about things that are unusual. They will often ask people like me to go and find out what happens. But I imagine that many of them, if they have experienced the kind of things that we have, are probably like me in that I find it my duty to shore those up very well.
I'm just thinking,
Sense.
worst case scenario, because that's just how I work. If something would happen to you, we could go to them for aid to help you.
Yes, but it would
Okay.
be dangerous for you.
That's fine.
I just
I don't
letting you
think
know.
any
I'm
of
not-
us at
not
this
trying to
point are gonna-
discourage you. Not trying to discourage you from danger. I'm just
Danger does
letting
not
you-
really. I mean, we all expect it.
We are in
walking down
danger
the street at this
all
point.
the time.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's
this
please
agency.
go. Let's go. You are
Yes.
you are dislocated.
Walking and
You
talking.
Yeah.
are
Walking and driving.
Ka-ching.
I'll ask you later.
We separate.
Four of you.
would-
Okay.
And Diarmuid, if you don't get
Oh, I
patched
hear
up,
you. I'm going.
I'm going to pinch you so hard.
He will go. I'm going with him. So
I won't resort to force, but I
I
would
will.
like to have dinner later. So if you could just
Yes.
make sure that
Also,
we all get patched up, we can.
I
all eat
know
dinner.
such a good Italian spot.
Sure, I've
This
never
is your
had it.
neighborhood. Of
Let's
course you
it.
do. That makes complete sense.
I hate to be a bugger. Could we find a different place? I'm allergic to cheese.
We could go, sweetheart. There are so many dishes we could get you that do not have cheese in them. Also, I'm
Italian
so
ones?
sorry. Yes. There are many pastas that do not have cheese and instead have lots of
I hear
marinara.
pizza's delicious, and I've just never been able to have any.
Maybe in the future they will have a non-cheese cheese that you
That's
can eat.
a scarier
sounds-
fate than even I could imagine.
Preposterous.
I
We're
mean,
a-
plain
we're a-
cheese is pretty good.
We're a
Yeah.
solid 80 to 90 years to the invention of some good non-dairy
That's true.
cheeses.
Yeah. Vegan cheese only became good in the last maybe 4 or 5 years.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Maybe.
within our lifetime for
Yeah.
sure.
Depending.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go, for sure.
We can find you a non-cheese meal. Believe me, I've
It's actually why I decided to learn German rather than French.
wait. Why? What?
Because you don't
What?
like cheese?
There's more cheese in France than there is Germany.
Fair.
You chose your language based on food preference. That's adorable.
I mean,
I was a youngin' and I didn't know what else
Yeah,
to do.
no, that makes
I would do the same.
Germans love potatoes, and so do I. So
I could also find us a place to get borscht.
Oh,
no,
Russian.
I don't do.
How
cold
you're speaking my
food.
language.
Oh well,
Not for me.
Italian it is, and we will all have something to eat. I
Yes.
can almost
I could try
guarantee.
gnocchi. I've heard it's
Gnocchi's
fine.
fantastic. Okay,
Oh.
I'm getting so
Let's
hungry. Can we
I'll-
separate?
My ribs
I was
hurt.
gonna say,
Yes.
I was gonna say, there's one car amongst you because you gave Ingrid back her vehicle.
We can
So
walk. I
Okay.
mean,
I will drop
isn't-
Am I the
people off.
only one with a car?
No, I have a car.
I don't have a car.
you don't have a car, or do
Don't?
It's
Do you-
just
it's
Eden.
just Eden's car.
We
Oh,
took Eden's car and we've been
taking your
using
car
it.
And
There's
Ingrid's car.
cabs. There's cabs. There's
Yeah.
there's there's
Carriages
plenty of
and,
things in
Yeah.
London in the
I can-
1920s.
drop you off. I'm
Yes,
Should
pretty
we-
much-
or they could drop you off.
We
Yeah.
rent
hospital.
Harold's car while he's
Dump you out of the hospital and not stop. We'll do one of those.
Yeah, roll. Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll out the door at a hospital.
Love that.
But Lorelei and Eden, you arrive at St. Thomas Hospital, which is a nice enough facility. It's a teaching hospital, but it's fairly well established and well accomplished. It's pleasant enough. The two of you both regain over the course of several hours 3 hit points.
Yay.
Uh,
back to full.
Lorelei, you are stitched, and
God.
Eden, you have bandages wrapped around your midsection.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not back. You're not still not back to full Eden, but in the
I am
coming,
not.
Yeah, you're given maybe some aspirin and some strong aspirin, and told in the next few days you'll be able to get things a bit better.
I think as I'm getting pulling the shirt and the coat and everything back on, I think that is there a mirror in the room anywhere?
Sure, I'll say
Anywhere
so.
I could have seen myself?
Absolutely.
I think Eden. Oh, so gender. I think that Lorelei will notice that Eden just is staring in the mirror
Oh,
and just
Are you okay?
Yes.
What?
It's just I don't know. I look very myself. I don't know. I feel very hurt, but I don't know. My coat fits very well now, and my sweater looks how I wanted it. I don't know. Yes, I'm fine.
I think I understand.
Yeah, it's
Can't put it
kind
in
of-
words, but
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. And Eden just laughs, but
it's nice to
Well-
hear you laugh. I don't think I've heard you laugh in a long time, actually.
I don't think we've had the opportunity. Magic isn't fun anymore.
No. Well, maybe it could be. I personally had fun taking some magic from Memphis.
How did that feel? I've never really done anything like that, and
Like I was standing in a current of electricity. But it didn't hurt. It was like my whole body was awake.
How is your mind?
As good as ever. I think. So far, no hallucinations, no craze, no mania that I know of. Nothing new.
I think the magic thing is more and more surprising because when you did the spell before, when you were with the book, you were different. But you just did the spell, and in fact, you're more powerful than ever. But you seem still very keen. You seem good, different, not scared, different.
I know, and I'm curious when it is that I get these bad sensations. It seems like it's only when I'm opening up my mind to new possibilities and new magic and new things. That's when I have these moments of hallucinating or reality altering around me or have a seizure or something. But when I'm actually doing it, I feel more my potential than I ever have. It's so hard to explain. It's like I'm using more of my brain than I ever have.
Huh.
Yeah.
I kind of only grew up around fishermen and thieves. And to see someone go, I guess, open themselves up like that is new for me. But I don't think I would have been able to help with that spell the way I did even a month ago. So
we are all changing rapidly as the way that we view the world changes. And it's happening so fast.
It is. I do think maybe the difference is that maybe you shouldn't cast spells without us being there. I think that might have been a big difference.
I think that is a huge thing, and I have a favor to ask, actually.
Anything, yes.
Don't let me become Memphis. No matter what you have to do, don't let me do that. Because I just want to do good in the world, and the more powerful I get, the more afraid I get. And that's good. I want to be afraid of power. But if there's ever a moment where I'm not afraid and I'm not being careful and I'm not me, stop me.
Of course. This world will be quite empty if you want yourself in it. And we don't need any more Memphises. But I'm sure if anybody can find a way to do good with this terrifying thing, this magic, I'm sure it's you.
At this point, I just want to be able to protect the people that I love. And it feels very much like a fighting fire with fire kind of a thing, but I am worried about how much I am going to burn.
two of you have this time in the hospital together. They're being very careful with you, Eden, certainly. You are, if you would like, granted the room for the night. If you would like to stay there under observation, or you can leave. It's up to you.
Oh, I promise. I was the one that asked for dinner, so I feel like I have to go.
That's true. That's true.
We can come back tomorrow for a checkup,
Yes.
just to make sure.
Yeah. We'll do that.
I also don't, if some of us have a episode in the middle of the night, I don't want to be around doctors that are going to poke and prod us
Ask
and-
questions. Yeah.
Yes. No questions, please.
But several hours go by and you leave the hospital with your dressings and your bandages, feeling better, still ginger, still careful, still taking sharp breaths every now and then, Eden, most likely.
Yeah.
Certainly you. But Charlotte and Diarmuid. Speaking of magic, Diarmuid, I want to go over quickly what you found, which we said at the end of last session that you were able to find a notebook where Harold had scribbled some rituals of his own that he had cribbed, so to speak, from Memphis. And what you were able to find in this notebook, you found 3 rituals scribbled in a diary. And I will send these to you. But what they are is Rack, the spell that that was tried to be cast on you, which is more about an incapacitation spell. It causes searing pain and incapacitation as someone basically is held in place, almost like feels like their nerve endings are on fire or something like that. Particularly nasty spell called Claws of the Void. This one is described: disrupts the target's body, sending it to multiple planes, utterly destroying anyone not in the service of Yog-Sothoth. The appalling visual effect is like watching something being torn apart by an unseen animal, although no remains are left.
Harold had this?
Unseen animal?
In fact,
What?
yeah, roll me an occult roll.
Oh my
Diarmuid.
god.
Specific.
More?
Crazy. Oh my god.
Thy muted.
I'm muted. I'm
Yeah,
Yes, you
you're
are.
muted.
I didn't have a bonus die, did I?
You do have a bonus
Ooh.
die given to you, my friend, by Schweigai.
I'm gonna save it
Okay.
because I rolled a 26 under 30.
26 under 30.
Nice.
There you go. Nicely done. With a little bit of conjecture and reading this over, you could perhaps gather that this might have been what Harold tried to kill Memphis with.
Oh.
And Memphis's attachment to Yog-Sothoth is what kept him
Oh.
tethered
Wow.
to this plane.
Tight. That's awesome.
Bro.
Actually. My kill spell didn't work. We have the same god.
Yeah. Wizard
Dang
problems.
Yeah.
The third spell is a defensive spell called Barrier of Nocteeth.
Nice.
Now, what this means is that for each... now, this one is particularly interesting because it costs a variable number of magic points. And for each magic point expended, it creates a barrier of 2d10 strength,
Oh.
That's
providing protection against both physical and magical attacks, and looks like heat shimmer in the air.
Is it just one target or?
You do it around yourself. Oh, it fits inside a large room. So I'll say,
Wow.
yeah,
It's a
well,
barricade situation.
yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
In
Oh,
fact,
Very
if
cool.
yeah, I'll just tell you this: if you hadn't persuaded Harold to join your side, that was going to be the next thing he was going to cast to get y'all away from him.
Does the barrier, when it's cast, like force things out of its way?
Probably. I'll say yes. Actually, as a matter of fact, it says any creature or person bisected by the barrier as it is cast is pushed outside it without
by the barrier.
Yeah. Yes. It says that, but you don't take any harm.
Good. Okay. The word bisected
Here,
is
I
so
was
intense.
thinking 13
Just
ghosts
facetious.
when you said
Yeah.
I love 13 Ghosts. What a
It's
Hell
good.
yeah.
It's a good.
You
Such a
can
film.
also use this spell to trap other things inside of it.
Ooh.
Anything trapped inside may
That's-
attempt to break out with an opposed strength roll versus the barrier strength.
Wow.
I found something I might be lurking into.
That's
Now,
great.
I will say, per the other books, each of these has a sanity cost to it. And to learn all 3 of these spells, it will take you 10 weeks,
Wow.
Oof.
which is comparable to the other books that Lorelei has and the number of spells it would take to learn. But yeah.
Sense.
But if you wanted to like concentrate on one first and do something,
Yeah, I'm
like
just
that,
going to concentrate on the barrier of knock teeth.
dope.
Because I'm going to knock some teeth out, is what
I
I'm
was
saying.
just thinking.
Yep.
Knock
Yep.
teeth.
Nice.
Knock teeth.
Hey.
Knock teeth. I serve knock teeth. Bah! Now
be
you
careful.
understand what I mean.
Be careful when you say that. You might be
I'm
pledging
knocking
yourself to
teeth out.
some
Yeah, fair
outer
enough.
god.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But Diarmuid and Charlotte, is there anything that you do while the 2 of you are alone?
Yeah. So I think on our way to traveling to the location that I am taking, Charlotte, it's a bit of an odd journey, I think, for you, Charlotte. As when we get into the cab, we'll say, I tell him to
No,
go
you-
to.
Oh, if you left the car with Eve, yeah. We'll say you left the car with Eve and Lorelei, sure.
Yeah, I think that he would do that because he doesn't want to give away where the location is.
That's what I
necessarily.
Yeah.
Fair.
Especially if you're dealing with people who are a little bit under the table. But what surprises you by that? Well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know how much you know about London specifically, but how much Charlotte knows about London. But when he tells the cab driver that you're going to Piccadilly Circus, the cab driver gives him kind of a double take. It's a rich area in the 1920s in London.
I don't think Charlotte knows very much about London, so I'm just like, oh, just content.
Yeah, I'm sure the cab
Oh, circus.
driver's like going
Yeah.
somewhere nice.
Oh, we're going to a nice
Oh, it's a
break.
circus. Oh, a circus,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's where the theater goers go.
Oh. Have you been there before for medical care?
To this location.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know, I don't know, like, do you know who the medical professional in charge?
Yeah, we serve together.
Would you be able to introduce me to them?
Well, that was what I was going to tell you. He doesn't talk much, but he does have Maud is her name.
Oh.
Maud.
Maud?
Yeah,
Is
Maud
it
is her name.
partner, associate?
I don't know. Surprisingly, I don't know their affiliation. I get the feeling it might be romantic, but if
Ah.
it is, it feels very transactional.
See. Well, I am excited to get you patched up.
I am also excited to get patched up. I don't like feeling like this, and I haven't felt like this in a while. So, Maud, you might want to be careful with Maud.
Why?
She's a bit, she's a digger.
Like ditches or graves or?
Both, yeah. Graves, but more what I mean when I say she's a digger is she will ask you questions that are very personal that she has no need to know.
Oh, that sounds familiar. I've a lots of people in my life like that. I think we would get along swimmingly. But you're telling me to not tell her things.
She's got a bit of a background in blackmail.
Oh, so she would use what I say against me.
Very much so.
I see. Okay, well then. Do you know much about her?
No, she's very good at what she does.
That sounds interesting. Okay, well, really why I want to know your associates is because, well, I don't know if I've told you this, but I lost, well, with everything that happened to me, like, you know, in New York, I lost my medical license.
It's not aware.
Yes, I don't talk about it. It's a point of pride. I was, you know, the director of internal medicine and at a hospital in New York, a very prestigious hospital. And I had worked my way up, and now I am no longer able to do what I do on the table. So I think that it might be good for me to know people who work a little differently, because
Now that you're saying that, I definitely would prefer a different medical professional than Dr. Harrow, but Ed can be a bit cold about the way he goes about healing.
Well, if they're able to give me access to all of their tools in their facilities, I am able to provide you care in their facility. But
I've got a different idea.
what are you thinking?
I think I might introduce you to my boss.
Oh,
Because
okay.
if you've got an ability to do this, and
Yes.
all you need is a place to do it,
I just need a place. Yes.
then maybe we can work out a thing with him where, you know, he sends you people who pay really well, and he gets a bit of a cut of it, that sort of thing.
Honestly, yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds
It does sound incredible, actually. I wish I'd known you didn't have your license before now. I would have been
it's
working
not
on
something
this
I
already.
talk about ever.
No, I understood. Yeah, I understand. I probably, and in fact, I won't tell anyone outside of my boss. That's the truth.
I was gonna ask, and
yeah.
the thing is, Diarmuid, I'm a damn good doctor. I was.
I seen you dissect a creature from another plane of existence with precision that I haven't seen some doctors cut real people with. So, you know, you don't have to convince me I'm there. You can cut me any day.
Yeah.
I mean, with anesthetic.
Yes,
obviously.
I know.
I mean, I've got a pretty good pain tolerance. And
I wouldn't cut you unless you needed to be cut. How about that?
Piccadilly Circus. I don't know. Where do you want to go? Here it is. And you, Charlotte, you look out the window and you're just at a massive public square. The driver's like, "Is this good enough? What?
Theaters everywhere. Theaters with theater lights everywhere.
It's like basically
New
saying
York
you want to
Square.
go to Times Square.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's a massive area.
And as we get out, Diarmuid doesn't seem to be hiding himself much, but he's, you know, I think you get the idea that being in this area kind of hides you automatically just because people don't expect you to be there. And it's a bit of a walk, so we've got a little time. We're technically actually going to Soho, down, and maybe you've heard it in nursery rhyme, Drury Lane.
That's real? I mean, of course it's real.
Oh yeah, it's
Roll
real.
Roll a luck
very
roll
real.
to see if there's a muffin bakery on Drury Lane.
85 over 48.
Because
So,
I don't know if there is, and I'm not going to Google it.
49.
Drury Lane in 1920s is definitely like the back alley of places that when you're sick. I mean, it became a thing because of the Spanish flu. Which is why it's called Drury Lane.
You're following Diarmuid through this very busy area, and yeah, there's a lot of alleyways, a lot of vehicles, a lot of pedestrians, a lot of everything, and you turn down Drury Lane, and this side, it's easy to get lost, and you're not really sure where the heck it is that you're going. But as you get away enough, and the sound has started to drift away just a little bit, you find yourselves, on this looks like a back entrance to someplace.
On the back end, it says Hanbury Chemists, and he does a very loud, particular knock. It's not shaving a haircut,
Right. Sure.
Which is da 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 da. But it's something similar to that, and then you hear him say, fairly out loud, "I'm looking for is Mr. Penhaligon in?"
A small metal opening in the door comes open, and you can't even really see anybody on the other side, but you just hear a voice. Penhaligon! That name hasn't lived here in nigh on 15 years.
Aye, but is he in?
One moment. Clang.
This is how it goes usually. I'm surprised they didn't slip me a sheet and tell me to come back in a couple of hours. That's usually how it goes.
And you hear you hear like several knocks and clanks, and then the door comes open, and standing in front of you is a woman that looks like, imagine Emma Thompson in character makeup. Like, there probably is someone like, quite done up under there, but it's as if like her scraggly kind of mousy hair, very thick spectacles, and she's looking at the two of you, and she's looking up. Penhaligon! I should have known it was you.
Yeah, well, it is the code word.
The code word. Your code word's expired, Diarmuid. Nice to see you.
Oh, well, it's been a while.
That's all right.
I was in America.
Fine, that makes sense. Who's she?
Is Edward in? This is my friend Charlotte. She's here to make sure that I get proper. She's my babysitter, and I give her a look like
babysitter,
agency babysitter.
Are ya American?
Yes.
I could tell by your clothes. What do you do for a living, Charlotte?
Oh, you must be Maud.
I am. That I am.
Amazing. I'm a doctor, actually.
Doctor? Well, they've come to the right place then. Don't go stealing our business.
I would never.
All right, I know how you Americans work.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
I'm sorry.
So you're babysitting our boy here?
Yes, making sure that he gets sufficient care, and also meeting medical professionals such as yourself. Are you also a medical professional?
Well, I don't know what you call me, but he is a bit of a baby, all right. Come on in! Ed!
Warning you, Charlotte, when you see Ed, don't gasp.
Don't gasp. Okay.
He had a pretty bad accident in the war.
That's not I mean, he's not a severed limb himself, so I should.
Oh no! I would have warned you before. I wouldn't have brought you if that was the case. No.
He's just a leg.
Yeah, I would say if he's just a leg, I'm out. But
just a hopping leg. Oh, yes. Ed, you're gonna fix me up with your heels?
Oh my god! No, I've seen pretty bad things, so I will be fine. Thank you, though.
Great War was hard.
Yeah.
You walk into a tidy is not the word, messy but organized messy, sort of, piles have purpose,
organized chaos.
You're talking to two ADHD.
Yeah, I was like, my house.
Get you.
Did
Correct.
you?
Yeah, like my around me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Dr. Ed comes in. And he has a large scar on his face. And a cigarette dangling out of the corner of his mouth. And he really doesn't say much. He sort of gives a look at you and gives a look at Diarmuid. Where is it?
Shoulder. I think I dislocated it. Should be able to tell you more.
So, hi, I'm Charlotte. He did dislocate his shoulder. He relocated it. However, he has some bruising around the abdomen, scarring upon his knuckles. I would check his left forearm to see if there's any residual nerve damage. He had the impact he made to,
He doesn't wait for you to finish, and he starts kind of like just sort of like it doesn't say anything as he kind of takes his shoulder and sort of starts to kind of feel it in place. And yeah, you do hear like some clicks and some as just sort of he seems to be making sure that it is correctly back into place. He pulls out he sort of like, after a moment of kind of like kneading and working it into spot, he seems to kind of give a satisfied nod. And then he pulls out a jar of ointment. And he hands that to you, Charlotte.
Yes.
This will help.
I smell it. Is it like a tiger balm?
Yeah, there's something that you've never there's something what's the word? It's original about it. It seems to be an original recipe. So there is something that smells like tiger balm, but then there's something else you can't quite place. It's
menthol plus.
Yes, something.
Yeah, okay.
Seems to be his own recipe.
Love that.
But yeah, I mean, sure enough, you watch as he seems to treat Diarmuid. Diarmuid, you gain 3 hit points.
And as he's working on me, Ed, I need a couple of things.
Go on.
I need a couple of pricks of morphine, field style, specifically 2 or 3 is fine. I need a bottle of strychnine, and a bit of I need a bit of embalming fluid.
With that, Charlotte also cocks her eyebrow at Diarmuid.
They're able to sell you all of this as he gives a look to Maud, and Maud nods. She kind of gives like a shrug, like, yeah, we have that. And yeah.
Final thing, Ed, I need this not to be on the agency books.
He narrows his eyes. Give me a persuade roll.
Yep.
Or a charm.
Well, I'm not intimidating him, so
No, you're not.
That's the only option I have.
If anything, he'll intimidate you.
Yeah, for sure.
You do have a bonus die.
Oh, yeah, I will probably need this one. Let's see what it can
from
do.
Schwagai if you need it.
Thank you, Schwagai. You said persuade or
charm.
Or charm. Ooh, we're gonna try charm. Okay. Oh, 20 over 15.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use this bonus die.
Oh.
10 under 15.
Wow.
Thank you, Schwagai. That was awesome.
Done,
That
Schwagai.
I was gonna spend the luck even if I didn't, but that's good. And I'll say to Ed, hey, who pulled you out of the hole, huh?
And he'll give a nod over to Maud. And they will sell it to you. You and I will work out the later parts.
Yeah, for sure.
And in fact, we'll there are several things in investigator supplies over the next couple days that if you guys want to buy, we can certainly have a look at. But yeah, you are able to do so. Charlotte, is there anything as you sort of see this transaction take place?
What does the facility inside look like? Because the thing is,
you came up the back stairs.
Yeah.
So really, they just sort of led you through a nondescript hallway into what seems to be one of maybe 2 examination rooms.
So it's just an examination room.
Yeah. With a doctor bed and a chair and basic supplies.
Okay.
The front, which I'm sure you saw as we went around, is a chemist.
Yeah.
Not Dr. Harrow is not the chemist.
Right.
Oh, Okay. I go to Maud and I just say like, that's fantastic facility. It's very well kept, very tidy.
Thank you very much.
Are you accepting, I don't know, like do you get help in your facility?
Are you asking for a job?
I'm not asking for a job. I'm curious about one. I'm not asking for anything, Maud.
We need help from time to time. What do you... Give me your contact. You're a doctor, you say?
Yes, I'm a doctor.
You can reach out to me because she doesn't have anything here yet.
All right, write down your name, full name, and where we can contact you.
Charlotte Mantis. I write that down.
All right. Just looks it up. But yeah, you have this very strange interaction.
And as we're leaving, I say to Maud, all right, if Mr. Folligan isn't in anymore, who would you like? What would you like me to say next time?
Say you're making a delivery of sanitary napkins.
All right, fine by me.
Great.
You can tell, Charlotte, that's Maud trying to get a
Yeah.
rise out of him, and
I like kind of raise my eyebrow a little bit and chuckle and at Maud.
Thanks, Ed. Great work as always.
Is the boss here? I whisper to Diarmuid. No.
Oh, sorry, Ron, your
muted.
mic is dropped off.
Yeah, it's because I got
there
real
we go.
quiet. Sorry.
You got so whispered.
I actually whispered. He nudges you a little bit. And like,
Okay.
and then as you leave and you're walking down the lane, he says, "Yeah, boss is not those types. You don't work with them type. Do you know what I'm saying?"
I'm sorry, you don't work with them directly? So will I actually be stealing business if I open a facility? I didn't think I was going to do that. That's very American of me, but I didn't think that was actually what you do.
I assumed you thought that's what I clearly
No.
thought you knew that.
No, I thought that's why I gave her my contact information in case I could, I don't know, if there was like a branch or something. Also American of us is we have franchises, and I thought perhaps
Ed and Maud have been they've killed some people on accident, so we gotta be careful and looking.
they've killed people under their care.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, I can't be associated with that, actually. That's actually against my medical code.
I take it back.
No, I take everything back. No.
I told you it wasn't on the up and up.
Well, I'm happy that you were able to get care. And I'm happy
Well,
that he
Ed
didn't
wouldn't
actually
dare
kill you.
with me. Yeah, he wouldn't dare with me. He wouldn't dare with me. I pulled him out of a blast hole that, had I not, he wouldn't be here, so he knows.
I wish I would have given her my real name. But
I did tell you not. I did literally warn you that she's a blackmailer.
yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
The four of you are able to meet up for the evening for a dinner at a restaurant, at an Italian restaurant where cheese is not the only thing on the menu. Thankfully, good enough.
Cheers.
You all are pretty exhausted, but you're feeling a bit more patched up at this point. Is there anything at this dinner that you would like to be said?
At dinner to say?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just want to fast forward just a slight bit to the four of you meeting up at a nice place. It feels a little surreal because now it's just the four of you as if you were just the normalest of friends.
Yeah.
Out for a night for a bite.
I would have ordered a nice bottle of something and poured us each a glass and raised my little glass and said, "To surviving."
You're here.
I will drink to that.
Best that we can.
They haven't killed us yet.
Not yet.
And I take a sip.
How was your secret meeting?
It's less of a
yeah.
secret meeting and more of a patching.
How is your
Secret
patching?
It was good. My shoulder feels less dislocated.
Good.
Fixed me up as best he could. I'm feeling better than I was before I left. Got some things I needed.
Okay. That's all we wanted, right?
And all of you are feeling okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Way better. We're gonna go by tomorrow to make sure my insides are not too jostled.
Well, I mean, I can also tell based on the bruising of your, if they're too jostled, but you seem to be okay. Yes, go in, but if you're also, no, it's the 1920s. I wouldn't tell you any of this. I was like, why are we drinking wine on pain meds? But guess what?
Yeah.
It's not the 1920s.
It's not into that.
It is the 1920s. I don't care.
Cheers.
Perfectly
Cheers.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a smoke.
I
about
literally ordered
Yes.
strychnine. Like,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. In fact, Charlotte, as the meal continues on, maybe it is that second or that third glass of wine, but you do feel a slight pressure in your head, like a migraine behind your eyes.
Oh.
You pause, your vision blurs for just a moment. You sort of stop yourself in the middle of whatever you were saying.
Gosh, I think I've drank too much.
Are you okay?
or
Yes.
not enough.
Whoa,
I
let's
think
not.
that's enough.
Let's not go too far right now.
Why not? With things we've seen.
That's so funny. I was actually going to say that. I was like, listen, if we are going to let our hair down at any point, why
It's
not
night
tonight?
I'm going to order
I think
gin.
Tonight's the night.
We shouldn't be doing this on wine. We should be doing this on gin.
I think tonight's the night we should do things that we never would have done before because we almost didn't anymore.
Oh,
I
like
agree.
tonight being the night of things that we've always wanted to do, but we're too afraid to do because of, mortality.
Yeah.
I'd love
Well,
that.
let's not go to mortality, but like maybe just embarrassment, like the things that we would.
Yes, like life's too short to be embarrassed because you could die tomorrow.
Right.
Yes.
Very true.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I
better-
can drink to that.
What better way to curse the outer demons start looking down upon you than to live life to the fullest?
Then
honestly.
Truly.
Watch me
Enjoy-
demons and cringe.
The best revenge.
Enjoy the house you're in because you're not a part of it.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't have gin. Yogg-Sothoth sucks to suck.
do we go back to Lorelei's house and get
Schmammered.
drink?
We get schmoshed. Yeah.
I bring out the goods now.
Hammered.
I bring out stuff that's not necessarily expensive, but it's strong.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. I
It
like
hasn't been touched in years.
Ooh, the good stuff. I mean, not the expensive stuff, but the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff. The stuff that you really want.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Let's get some Ardbeg in here.
What any new revelations? Anything of worth noting in this night of drinking or cutting loose?
I think
What?
that this is the first time that you've seen Charlotte, who is historically very jumpy, very nervous. She is genuinely letting her hair down. Actively, her hair is down. And she is in a dress, we're all just hanging out in wandering Lorelei's apartment, regaling them with stories, medical emergency stories, because that's how she
This one time at the hospital.
yeah.
You
One
won't believe
time.
what a guy put in him. You won't believe.
It was horrible.
And Natasha Bedingfield is playing in the background.
Yes.
I'm all out of faith.
Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin.
There you go.
Yeah.
The 1920s version of
Yeah.
Feel the Rain on Your Skin.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. There is something free about this night.
I think at one point Lorelei's just like bad posture, collapsed in an armchair, and she's taking a sip, and then she suddenly sits up and she goes, "There's a cabinet in my garden."
We should look at it.
You have a garden?
We should look at
Yes.
the cabinet.
It's
Why-
up. It's up
Wow,
the stairs.
wow,
Why
wow.
aren't we looking at the cabinet now?
I don't know. I just remembered.
Good.
I don't
Look at
think
it
it's a
now.
thing. You
We
remember what happened.
Carried that cabinet. We carried that cabinet, and it was so heavy. And then I turned it upside down, and then we put a bunch of stuff on it because I was like, at first I was like, we're going to bring this into my flat, and then I went, oh no, because I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have an interdimensional traveler just sitting in my living room because he's walked out of the cabinet. No, thank you. So it's upstairs and it's got things on top of it and it's upside down.
is-
But I
that-
forgot.
So smart.
Thank you.
It's so smart that you did that.
Thank you.
Let's go
Really
look.
good though.
Carry that. Who carried that?
Both of us.
Did you carry
I'm
that to your
stronger
bed?
than I look.
Okay, I think we should arm wrestle, and I want to challenge that.
Okay,
I want
we're gonna
to
arm
Let's
wrestle.
go
arm
look at the cabinet.
Also,
No.
does anyone want me to read
No.
the tarot?
Oh, the cabinet.
Charlotte,
Yes.
Charlotte,
Yes.
not the cabinet. No, the
Cabinet,
cabinet's full of,
why?
it's full of things. Full
It
of
is.
things from the other plate.
Well, it's not on.
You have to
Gotta be
study
turned
it.
on.
Diarmuid, and
Right.
Charlotte puts her hand on your shoulder. Diarmuid, look
Oh,
at
yeah.
me.
Oh,
You're a man of science. You're a man of science. I'm a woman of science. You know what I mean?
you were just a man and woman.
No, that's. I'm just saying we should go.
Oh, science.
Of science.
Mhm.
And we should go look at that cabinet because that's where the secrets are.
Yep. Yep.
That's science, right?
Roll-
It's
roll-
covering secrets.
roll a charm roll, Charlotte.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
You have a bonus die if you want to use it.
I actually rolled a 30 under 45.
Yes.
I'm
Oh
into
my
it.
God.
I like this
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Okay. Before you know it, the four of you are on the roof in Lorelei's rooftop garden, standing in front of a turned over on its face wooden armoire style cabinet. And you all recognize it very clearly as the cabinet from Harold's stage show.
Are
You
we?
can still see the Egyptian sigils that were carved into it originally that have now been painted over, but you can still see them very clearly.
As we get up there, Diarmuid says, "Shooty goth, shooty goth,
Yoga sauce.
shooty goth,
Yuga sauce. Yaga guy.
What are you
Yaga
saying?
gaga shooty
You-
goth."
so
What are you
Yaga
saying?
guy.
So goth. So
What?
goth.
Shagath. Shagagoth.
Shooty
It
goth.
was a god, and
I
you
think I'm
punched
saying it right.
You punched
What?
it.
It punched me back with
Wait, what? No,
with
it's
its ice fist.
Yaga goo.
What?
Yeah.
The eyeball.
Am I having a
Like,
stroke?
Big BDE.
I thought we were going to be arm wrestling.
Oh, BDE. I forgot.
Shooty goth. It's an anagram. Or
Yaga
no.
guy.
Okay, here's
What?
the thing.
You mix the
Here's-
letters
here's the-
around,
here's
and
the
it's
thing.
that.
BDE.
Shooty goth.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's clever.
We
What my brain does when I drink too much whiskey.
We are very drunk right now.
Why
Do
are you
we?
talking so loud?
Hold my hand while I open this.
I'm not very.
Lorelei.
We're right
I'm
here.
just
Lorelei.
leaning. I'm
I'm gonna open-
leaning into your ears because
Yeah.
I
No,
like.
yeah, but why?
We're
I'm right
huddled.
here. You don't
I
have
don't
to-
want
Diarmuid,
to
I
say
love
this
this.
very
I love
loud.
Yeah.
Huddles with Diarmuid and Charlotte.
Yeah. We are all a little drunk.
I'm sober. I'm so sober right now. So
I'm
sober.
drunk.
You're so bad at lying.
I'm not
Well-
lying.
You
Continue.
lie.
Hey, can I tell you all a secret?
Yes. I'm so good at keeping secrets.
I have been alone for a very long time. And sorry, I should not do this when I'm drinking.
No, I think it's the only time we're
This
having
is the only
a
time to do it.
we're a live
It's
party.
true.
This is
We're-
our live party. This is the time where you just like bare your soul because it's the alive party.
And we're in a garden. It's the perfect place.
Yeah,
to do,
you
to
could
do
die
this.
tomorrow.
Yeah, and I have a lot of anger.
You do.
Yeah.
Me
You're a
too.
grumpy
Yeah.
man.
I'm
You're
a
very
grumpy
grumpy.
Yeah.
Especially when people threaten those that I care. Well, I lost my family. They were taken.
We're your family now.
That's what you took the words right out.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say.
No, you can say
Now
it.
it's
We're
I can
ruined.
say it. No,
Let
ignore
Diarmuid
family.
say it.
That's
Let him
nice.
say it.
Take the memory back.
I'm a witch.
Well, yes. I
am
Wait.
too.
I thought you were.
we all
No,
cast
I'm-
a spell, right?
Right, but what
Are
I'm
we
saying-
all witches? Are we a coven?
Man, no.
What's
We could be because you choose it, but I come from a long line of a coven.
Druid. Remember you said you
Yeah,
were
I thought you said
Druid?
you were druid.
Yeah, but it's a little more than that. It's
Those are forest people. They're the ones that dance around.
yeah,
I saw one in a field once,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
had a lot of sheep around him, and he was wearing a robe, and he had a staff, and he was.
Oh my God,
that's
there's
that's
so
how
much
they
going
work.
in my
That's
notes tonight.
exactly how it works. So I
What are we
think I
talking
showed
about?
you this, and I pulled out. He pulls out his little bear on
Bear!
one side,
Bear.
very
Yeah.
cute.
Does it have
Gaelic
a
knot
name?
on the other side. Ursus.
Ursus.
Latin. I like
Yeah.
it.
I'm
Nerd.
I come from a line that claim to have those druids who can shape into bears.
Oh,
Oh, that's so magical.
seems
I wish
like
I
a
could do it.
lot.
I've tried. I've sat in a room for a long time, just like
do it right now. Do it right
Okay.
now.
Oh,
You can
no,
do
wait.
it. I believe
Stop.
in you.
No, you're
Turn
already a
into a
bear.
bear.
Stop it.
Turn
Bear's in
into
your
a
mind.
bear.
A bear is in your mind. You don't have to do this.
I can't. I tried so many times. You have no ideas how many times in my life it would have been so much easier if I could have just turned into a bear.
I
Because
want to be a bird.
what kind of
I was
bird?
gonna say,
Oh,
what
you-
animal
A
would you be?
raven.
A beautiful bird. You would be a
You're
beautiful
so
bird.
smart.
A
Ravens are
raven
so
makes
sharp.
sense.
Yeah. Well,
I've
we're the
befriended
same,
a raven
Diarmuid,
once.
you and me, because I'm a new witch. I became a witch 7 months ago. 7 months ago, I became a
Oh.
witch. I became a follower of Hecate 7 months ago when my friends killed himself by following a god and came alive again, and then all the body parts killed him.
What?
Yeah, what?
That's something that happens. Is that
Well,
how?
it was
people
also
become
an
witches?
Egyptian god he had was worshiping, which I honestly think that being a white person and really liking a lot of Egyptian stuff and using its power is
Red
probably
flag.
bad.
Red flag.
But
Big
it
red
happens
flag.
more than you think. More
Is
than
it
you
okay
think.
to be a white person and just like Egyptian stuff?
No, it's using it and it's using, you know what I mean? Like
Cultural appropriation.
yeah, that's not invented yet, but that's what I'm throwing down.
Yeah, it is.
Still
White
there.
people invented it. That's called the Natural History Museum.
I
but-
think I'm boring. I think
No,
I'm
you're
boring.
You're
all
so
are
cool.
witches-
Shut up.
You think you're
witches and
boring?
You can turn into a bear and you're a bird.
No, I
I'm
can't.
not
I
a bird.
try. I can't.
Also,
I can't
I
do
just read a lot
shit.
of books and did a lot of spell work, like
I don't-
manifestation.
I don't do anything. I sit in a farm and I hunt animals and stuff, and that's it. And I run away from things.
Lorelei just grabs Eden's face.
Can I
You're so
Can
cool.
can I
What?
say that it's okay to be boring?
There's nothing wrong with being boring, but you're not boring.
But
you're
you're
very
not.
cool.
Where you know where the best creativity comes from? When you're
Alcohol.
bored.
Yeah, when you're bored.
Yeah, well,
Boredom.
and largely you
I
drink
literally
alcohol
said
because you're
that.
bored.
Yeah.
But yeah, creativity comes from boredom. And Eden, you might be boring on occasion, as we all are, because that's just natural for being human being. But what I'll tell you right now is that you are fascinating.
Yeah. Look at me, Eden. Look in my eyes right now.
I'm
I just turned her face.
looking. Yeah, I was just like, my face is still out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I live in the city. I have only been in cities. You are so comfortable in places I am very uncomfortable in. You know how to hunt. I do not know how to do those things or track or I've never
Fix
like
that.
eaten a food that I've killed, and that
We'll
makes
fix
me
that.
Don't you have a gun, Charlotte?
Somebody make a
Right.
list.
No, I mean,
There's a forest not that far.
I
It's
can
a little
how to do
far.
those
I don't
things.
want to
Oh,
hunt tonight, you guys.
You gotta go to America, Lorelei.
We'll
We
do
are
it tomorrow
not
night. We'll do it tomorrow
touching
night.
guns like this. Tonight, the guns, the shooty bang bangs
Oh,
are
no.
away.
I
yeah.
want to open this.
I want to look in the
Cabinet.
cabinet.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know this is a good idea.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
It's
Inside.
not a good idea, but I'm
I
Let's
want
roll
to
it over
open
to
the
its
door.
side, so
I'm gonna
it's
just-
not
yeah.
all the way, but like we can open it from the side.
just
Okay.
peek a little tiny bit. I'm not going to open it all the way, but we're going to open
I'm
it
gonna
just
put my
a
hands
little.
on it.
Okay.
Eden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eden, do you know where your
Yeah.
name comes from?
Checking some stats here.
Don't say that.
My mom
Choice word.
got
A
to
garden.
name me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know? Do you know about the Garden of Eden?
Everyone knows about the Garden of Eden, I
That's
guess.
you.
That's you.
You are bounty personified. You
Yeah,
provide and
yeah.
protect.
And it's
Exactly where I was going
peaceful
with
and
that.
it's safe, and so are you.
You
But
are
what-
like the Garden of Eden in that you keep
But you're
us
not
all
gonna
safe
throw
and
us
lovely.
out for eating apples.
Mm-hmm. I hope
But-
not.
Aren't we like cursed to never look upon it or experience the
No,
bounty?
that's
and
propaganda.
therefore-
It's not like literal.
Oh, really?
You're
I
not a
don't-
garden as a person.
I'm not a garden. I'm like
No.
You're
a gun.
a
If a
person.
gun were a person, not a garden. If
Really?
a garden were a
I don't
person.
think you're a gun. I feel like you're
Not
like.
a trigger?
I think you can be a gun if you want to be a gun.
I feel like you're a
If
stag.
you get to be a bear, and
No,
you-
I feel like
Well,
you're a
whatever you want.
stag.
I
I'm not.
think that you
Good
can be a
idea.
gun if you want.
I
Thank you.
think if you
I'm a
were an animal,
bird.
you would be a stag.
oh,
Something
oh,
cool, like an elk, like a really
Oh, that's
big,
a-
cool elk.
I was gonna say a heron.
I love
Wait,
it.
But herons are more like.
Long-
Eden's gonna
long-necked.
open the cabinet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Really
my-
fingers
I've
inside.
been like
Keep your
trying
fingers
to
out of it.
crawl by and
Oh.
open
Nothing
the
goes
cabinet.
in the cabinet. Nothing goes in the cabinet.
You look in the cabinet. You pull open the cabinet. The night sky is above you. It's the sounds of London are happening around. So it's like in the neighborhood that you're in, it's fairly quiet, but off in the distance, you maybe can hear some sirens or some sounds of traffic or various, basic city sounds. But it's not overly loud out here on your rooftop. It's a quiet night. And as you open this cabinet, there's sort of a dramatic and for this moment, at least right now, it just looks like a cabinet. Ah! Who
Oh.
was it? It was Diarmuid, who first poked your head in to one side, off the side, and you tried to throw, I think it was a coin or a penny?
Yeah, it was like a penny. Yeah,
tried
a
to
penny.
throw a penny through it.
A sixpence.
But you saw, it looks exactly like that time when you did see it, where there's, at this moment, nothing happening. You can see the back of the cabinet, though. It's on its side, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Eden, you're just kind of holding one door up like this.
Yeah.
And you all can look in, and the other door falls open. Look in, and you see the back of just looks like a back of a wooden cabinet.
Should we go get the other one?
Should we break it? Remember,
I
I want to destroy it with an axe.
But then if you break it, does it release the magic? You know what I mean?
Or no,
And if
'cause
we're gonna break it, we should blow it up.
No.
I want to make another
It's
bomb.
a good cabinet. It's a good cabinet.
It's a fake.
I think we should break it with explosives because here's why. Because we burnt a house down because we knew that would dispel the...
We did not burn a house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's
That
listening?
house was totally fine, and then it all of a
I'm
sudden
listening.
It's just city. Everyone's too busy. Yeah, they don't.
So-
Are
know.
we doing what?
I think
don't know,
that
being
we can explode it. I don't
city
know.
people.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Let's not do it on my roof.
This is a
In
roof.
my
That's a good.
garden.
This is a garden.
I
It's
have
a very good
tomatoes
garden.
that are gonna grow next year. And she just points to a tiny little sad-looking plant.
Aw.
My tomato.
Eden holds it.
Tomato.
Goes up so holds it so tenderly in her hands.
Would you
You got
love this
grow.
tomato?
No.
Thank you.
Okay. So
His name is
with,
Thomas.
Thomas the
with the
tomato.
name of the tomato and the fact that Charlotte is drunk.
Yeah, I
And
was
that-
about to make you start rolling con rolls to see if you fell asleep.
I was gonna say, Charlotte seeing Eden, who is so strong, so beautiful, cradling this tomato plant named Thomas. Charlotte just starts crying.
Why are you?
Why are you
What
crying?
happened? What
I
happened?
just
Did I do
think
that?
no, you're so tender. You're so tender and nice considering all the stuff that's happened to you. And we didn't even know what happened to your dad. We didn't even know. And you have a present from your uncle, probably.
Yeah.
And you don't
Oh,
even know.
fuck.
Box.
Sorry.
You don't even know.
This is not good.
It's-
Wait,
Why?
I
Wait,
forgot about that.
And
We
I
have a
just
box.
What could be in the box? What could be in?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Go tomorrow. I don't think we should go now. Because
Good
if we
idea.
went tonight, I feel like they would be like, well, you drunk people tried to break into this box. And we'd be like,
Yeah.
no, we're not trying to
Oh,
break in.
if it's
However, we
closed,
don't have the
it's
key right
Oh, when it's
now.
open.
Well, we gotta get the key.
We have the key. We just don't know where the box is.
Yeah,
No,
we
that's
don't
not
know
true.
the key.
You don't have the key.
Oh,
You can go
We-
It was
tomorrow.
the reward.
You would remember that the key was plainly labeled as Chancery Lane Safety Deposit Box, but you do not have the key. He has not given it to you.
It was the reward for finding out what happened, so we don't have it yet because we haven't told your
Along with some
Uncle
money.
Monty.
Oh, you did on the
Is that-
phone.
What are we
No, we
gonna
didn't
tell
him
your
everything.
uncle,
What are we
Dad?
gonna tell your uncle?
No,
He's not
it's
your
not
dad.
Uncle Dad.
not
No.
my
Don't do
dad.
that. No.
He's
What
a
are we gonna tell
terrible
your
man.
uncle?
I don't.
What are we gonna
know.
tell your bad uncle?
We're gonna. He's a terrible man.
Are we gonna kick
Uncle.
him?
Bunkle.
He's a
Uncle.
bunkle. Yes.
I'm
He's a
gonna
bad
try
uncle.
to-
He's a bunkle.
I
I'm
think
gonna
we-
go to
Like a
sleep.
barnacle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell him.
Charlotte,
I'm gonna
roll a
tell
con
him-
roll with
gonna-
a penalty die.
I'm gonna crawl into the cabinet and go. to
No, I'm gonna pick you
go to
out of it.
sleep.
No,
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna-
pick you out of it, and then I'm gonna have Diarmuid.
bed. I rolled a 7.
Get out. Get out.
With
Get out
the
of my
penal-
cabinet.
with a penalty die. Charlotte.
What am I rolling again? Against
Con, just your con.
my con. Oh, I rolled a 31 with a penalty.
Okay, so that's a
Dang.
success.
I'm awake. I
Okay,
didn't.
you're
It was not to
still-
crawl into the cabinet. It
You're
was just
hanging
to be
on.
awake.
No, just to be awake.
Charlotte, you can. We're
I'm
going
gonna-
inside.
I'm
We're
gonna
going
try to-
inside.
Someone
Climb on
help
my
me.
back.
Help
Climb on my
Lorelei,
back.
stop blocking the cabinet with your
Climb
body,
on my
Lorelei.
back.
I'm
No.
gonna get in.
No,
I'm on my
no,
back.
no.
Someone.
You're not a
Diarmuid-
vampire. You're not
Yes,
a
I'm
Right,
pulling
Diarmuid-
away.
You're gonna sleep in a coffin.
Diarmuid turns and goes, I got an idea.
Oh God!
And then just falls over.
On top of the cabinet.
Uh-huh. I
Perfect.
rolled an 80 over 40.
Oh gosh.
Diarmuid is out,
Oh
Oh.
god.
but he is laying on top of the cabinet.
Don't want to leave
It's cold.
him.
It's cold. I'll carry him. I'll
I'll
carry
get
him.
the
I
fire
want
in
to
help.
the
I'm gonna
cabinet.
I'm gonna help. I'll get a
start
leg.
pulling him I'm very
Oh,
drunk.
Get a leg.
I'm gonna
Somewhere
grab
Whitney Houston starts to play.
It's the bodyguard. I'm gonna
That's right. Totally the bodyguard.
I'm gonna like try and shove stuff back on top of the cabinet because I don't want it to be open.
A bit sloppier than last time because you're a little under the influence. Yeah, you're certainly just kind of putting some flower pots and everything, just kind of patting it, putting some dirt upon it for no reason. You're not even really sure why.
I point at it and I go, "You stay closed." And then I grab one of Diarmuid's legs.
Yeah, I'd probably take the three of you to get the Diarmuid
Yeah,
up the
for
stairs.
sure.
Yeah, I feel like Charlotte is more guiding the
Okay,
situation.
Yeah, I've got both of
Pivot,
his
pivot.
arms over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Perfect.
Megan is
Have one
obviously
foot.
doing so much of the work.
yeah. Yeah.
We're just there for moral support, really.
You fall into Lorelei's flat
Yeah.
and make your way to whatever sleeping arrangements you would like.
I'm at the whim of the others.
We put you on the couch.
Yes.
Diarmuid goes on the couch. There's the single bed and then the room with the two double beds.
I'm gonna sleep there's one bed for each of us. Look at
Yes.
that.
Sure
There's
enough.
a bed.
There's one bed.
There's a bed.
Three of us, one bed.
Yep.
We're all gonna climb in one bed.
Yeah.
Oh.
into the large
Yeah.
size.
Yes.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
Perfect. There's one bed.
There's
One
so
bed.
many people.
Yep.
One bed.
You're
So
all,
much even.
You're all
Yeah.
saying one bed for each of us. Yep.
Lorelei hears it
Absolutely.
and goes, "Oh, there's one bed. Yep, of course."
Yeah.
And then just we all go to one bed.
Great. Great.
Yeah.
As the three of you fall into a cuddle puddle on the master bed.
I also think it's like kind of disjointed because it's not a true cuddle puddle like that we're all touching. I feel like one is sleeping like this, one is sleeping like this, and the
And then
other
one's
is like
on
a
the bed, like,
starfish.
flat. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Eden starfishing? I don't
Yes.
know. I think
Yes.
Eden is the starfish.
Eden is absolutely starfished.
Your brains finally quiet down enough to find sleep. Maybe it's the gin, maybe it's the pasta, maybe it's the tired or the wounds or whatever it is. Who knows at this point? Whatever gets it done. Lorelei,
What?
as you are cuddled somewhere in this Eden sandwich,
You know Eden's in the middle. We all
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
you've had this mentally active 24 hours. It's a wonder that still you're able to just numb it all down and quiet it down. Find yourself visited by a dream. Or maybe it's a memory. Did you pack my long underwear? It's going to be as cold as the devil in Oslo. You're bundled in a heavy coat and scarf as you stand on the docks with Waleed, his luggage sitting off to one side, as he wraps you in a warm hug. It's just 2 weeks, love, not too bad. You know, I'd rather you come with me, but you can't miss the Gallagher auction next week, and we've known Marius long enough that when he says he has a sterling lead, you best get to him before someone else does.
I know, I do believe Marius. I don't know. I just have this feeling that it's going to be a long time until I see you again. And I know it's only 2 weeks, but
Come on. Well, I suppose I'm glad you'll miss me so much then, I guess.
I always miss you.
I always miss you. He pulls back a little from your hug, and you're looking into his handsome dark olive face, a scruff of facial hair suiting him in this nautical setting. I'll telegram when I land.
Mm-hmm.
And don't let those bloody Ropley fellows get anything worthwhile from that auction without a fight.
Oh no, you know I'm going to be there with my whistle.
Kisses you one last time.
There's 2 pairs of long underwear in there. I bought you a new one.
What would I do without you? And with an awkward hup, he picks up his bags and he boards the vessel. Wave at me like I'm going to war, won't you? It'll be fun.
She pulls out a handkerchief and
You watch as he exchanges his ticket. It's a mid-sized ship, far from a cruise line. But the two of you taken ships like this to the Scandinavia before. Your eyes drift for a moment to the transom at the end of the boat, where you see written in plain letters, Fiath and Foil, Gaelic letters. Then under that, Hallow Say Island. Today the commuting crowd seems light. So Waleed is quickly on board and makes his way to the open deck, smiling and waving a white kerchief at you like it was some grand exit as you wave back at him. He
And mouth,
smiles.
I love you.
I love you. Hi, darling. That is silliness as the engines sputter and roar to life and the boat starts to pull away. Then you see something. On the other side of the boat, some 60 feet or more from Waleed, you see... Your eyes are drawn to a shape moving across the deck. Four-legged. Like a prowling shadow. Horrible feeling enters the pit of your stomach as you see it stalking towards him in his direction. The crewman in the way seems to recoil, and you watch in horror as this wolf or some ungodly hound tackles this crewman to the deck.
I'm immediately shouting and pointing, trying to get Waleed to look.
As you're shouting and screaming, all the sound seems to drop away, and you watch as with a violent renting of flesh, this thing tears the throat from the crewman. Its strength must be immense as it quickly finishes the poor man and keeps moving. And Waleed is still waving his white kerchief and smiling and laughing at you gleefully, completely unaware. You are like starting to scream. He is making zero.
She jumps in the water.
You jump in the water as the boat starts to pull away. The iciness of the water just stings you immediately, making its way through the heavy coat that you're wearing. As you're looking up upon the waves, as you're trying to move, as you're an okay swimmer, but you're just like desperate, moving in his direction as you catch the flash once again of this horrible canine shape lunge full speed in this direction of your husband, closing the distance between them in a flash. And as you're swimming and screaming, it rears on its hind legs to maul him. And Waleed never looks away from you. He doesn't even show any sign of change of his smiling, laughing as you jump into the water. It's like something out of a nightmare. How can he not see it? And a scream, that last scream, finds your throat as the last thing you see before you wake up is Waleed's smiling face and large, feral teeth dripping with gore. That's where we're going to intermission.
You fools! You'll never defeat me. Now face the wrath.
Why is he so hot? What?
I think it's just that epic miniature. It's really doing a lot for me, too.
Yeah, maybe. But he's also kinda...
Silence! As I was saying, face the wrath of my metal army, crafted here in my Eldritch Foundry.
Dude, where'd you get all these minis?
I'm subscribed to Eldritch Foundry's Eldritch Unlimited with unlimited STL downloads. Now, can we get back to...
Eldritch Foundry's amazing! I never thought I'd have the perfect mini for my Demon-born, half-elemental, catfolk, warlock, bard multi-class with a bunny wizard familiar, but here she is. Thank you so much for printing her.
Yeah, sure, Jen. No problem.
Now face my wrath.
You fools! You'll never defeat me. Now face the wrath.
Why is he so hot?
What?
I think it's just that epic miniature. It's really doing a lot for me, too.
Yeah, maybe. But he's also kinda...
Silence! As I was saying, face the wrath of my metal army, crafted here in my eldritch foundry.
Dude, where'd you get all these minis?
I'm subscribed to Eldritch Foundry's Eldritch Unlimited with unlimited STL downloads. Now can we get back to...
Eldritch Foundry's amazing! I never thought I'd have the perfect mini for my demon-born, half-elemental, catfolk, warlock, bard multi-class with a bunny wizard familiar, but here she is. Thank you so much for printing her.
Yeah. Sure, Jen. No problem.
Now face my wrath.
And we are back. I just really had to put a damper on that fun night of drinking tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all you did. It was just a little damper.
It's just a small
I didn't
damper.
cry. You cried.
It is morning as Lorelei, you come awake with a scream, still in bed with Charlotte and Eden.
What happened? Are we okay?
I'm sorry.
What's
I'm
happening?
sorry. I'm sorry. Go back to sleep.
Make a sanity roll.
Okay. 18.
Okay. No, you don't suffer. You don't suffer any sanity loss. But
God, these dice are nice to me. I'm worried now.
Are you okay?
I just had a bad dream. That's all.
Well, what kind of dream? Do you mind talking about it?
Is that normal?
I mean, listen, dreams.
Suddenly the door opens up and I heard somebody screaming.
I'm sorry. You don't need to be worried. I just.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scare all of you. And he just puts his back against the side of the door and sits.
Are you okay?
I had a dream about Waleed. That's all.
Oh.
He was in danger and I couldn't. He couldn't hear me and I kept trying to get him to turn around and see the danger, but he wouldn't. And
It's okay. It's okay. You're here now. I'm so sorry. It sounds like a terrible dream. If Lorelei allows, I'll like to kind of put my hand on her hand. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
Don't apologize.
It's been 2 years. It's just.
That's not a lot of time.
I thought. For so long, I thought I had reached him. Somehow. I thought that I had a connection with him still through my stupid Ouija board, and it wasn't him, and now I had so hoped that he was still alive, and that was why I was able to talk to him, but I have to let it go, because it wasn't him.
Maybe I missed something. Who are you talking to?
Her Waleed. Talking about her husband.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I should have. I should have told you before, and I didn't.
Tell us what?
Before I met you, I used my Ouija board on a night. I was very drunk. And I was trying to reach out to Waleed. And I got something.
Oh.
And I thought that's what's been keeping me going, is I thought it was Waleed, but it wasn't. I think it was Yogg-Sothoth.
Shooty-goth.
Oh.
BDE. Oh.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Don't
You don't have to apologize. Okay.
There was nothing to be sorry for.
I thought it was him. But I was just fooled. Deceived. That's why I broke it. And I burned the planchette.
That explains the morning I woke up where you were. And here's the thing, Lorelei. It's not you being foolish, if that is what happened. It is you being manipulated. Anyone would have believed it. And it's very cruel. But we're here with you. This is where you are right now. We're in your bed, in your room, and Charlotte is doing grounding techniques.
Lorelei, you cannot be unkind to yourself when you were given a gift in a way. It is terrible work trying to grieve. It is terrible, terrible work that no one but you can do. And you sew yourself back up. And I admire you for coming this far, for believing as hard as you have. Because it meant that you didn't lose hope. And I'm sure that it meant something to you to even speak to him for a moment.
It was the only thing that kept me going. And to find out it was just a sham, I feel like my heart's just been taken away. And he's dead, he's gone, and I need to just accept it, but it just was so enticing just to think that maybe he wasn't gone. And I was kind of jealous of those of you that had those visions of your loved ones, because I only ever see him in nightmares.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure what we saw was fake as well.
I know.
A manipulation. But I understand what you mean, because I willingly understood it was probably a lie, and I still wanted to see it.
I don't think I can move on with my life until I just accept that he's no longer here. It's so much harder without a body. He just disappeared at sea.
Grief isn't a straight line, Lorelei. I think that taking care of yourself and living a life is what Waleed would want for you. He seemed like you had a loving relationship. He cared for you deeply.
He was my everything.
And he would want his everything to live, wouldn't he? So, let's take a couple deep breaths here on the bed. And let's go get some tea.
I can do that. Eden will stand and walk to go make tea.
I'm sorry for waking you up with a scream.
We've all strangely been there, haven't we?
You all stayed up pretty late. I'll say it's, maybe 10 a.m. around this time. Like you stayed up pretty late and slept pretty late. But Eden, you're in the kitchen making tea. You've been here a few nights now, and you've started to get a little more comfortable in this space. And almost as you're ready to make your way back to the bedroom, holding a pot and several cups, the telephone rings.
I think I feel comfortable. I've answered the phone, I think, once before.
Sure.
I will pick it up. Hello?
Hello, is this Lorelei Shepherd? I'm looking for Miss Eden Danforth. A familiar voice comes through the phone, and it takes you a second. But after a moment, you realize Lady Milligan is calling.
Oh my gosh, a familiar voice.
Eden, is that you?
It is.
Oh, love, how are you?
I'm shaken, but I'm okay.
Goodness, is everything all right?
And I think that there's a pause. I think there's a moment. Eden's hand holding the pot of tea is just shaking. She's clenching it, like white knuckling it, because so many of the things that Lorelei has just said resonate very deeply with her for very different reasons. Every single thing that came out of her mouth felt.
Are you there, dear?
Yes. Sorry. Everything's okay. Lorelei's a bit shaken. And we might have drunk.
That's fine.
We're still drunk. Honestly.
You're having it. Well, I hope this isn't connected, but I wanted to call, just to check if you're all right, of course. But, and it's funny, listening to her talk, it's so easy having this conversation to just picture her sitting there.
Yeah.
On that gorgeous sofa next to the fireplace, the picture of elegance and mature attractiveness that she is. Well, I received a call this morning from Scotland Yard, as a matter of fact. An Inspector Edwards was his name. It seems someone identified my automobile at a house that burned down last night. Is everything all right? You were drinking? Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was 2 nights ago. Apologies. That would have been not last night, the night before. 2 nights ago, someone said they saw, and they read me the license plate. Listen, darling, are you all right? First and foremost, be honest with me.
Yes. I'm safe. I'm fine. We did everything we came to do, almost. I can explain more to you. Did they seem, I don't know, were they demanding for the car? Were they looking for clues? Was it just confirmation that it belonged to you?
I think they wanted you to come in. I think they wanted either me or someone to come in, either to answer some questions, certainly, or perhaps if there is a story that we need to create, we can. I know some folks.
That might be necessary.
Right.
Let me talk to the rest of the gang and see what they what we should say. But once again, we have kind of encountered the unfathomable, and I don't want you to get caught up in that. I wasn't thinking about. I'm sorry, I was not thinking.
Love, that's not what I can handle myself. It's fine. I just wanted to make sure that you're all right, and if you need my help, I'm here.
Let me talk to everyone else, and we'll give you a call back, and we can try to straighten out what they might want, and maybe figure out what we're going to say.
That's fine. Inspector Edwards was his name. So.
Okay.
Right, well,
call. Oh, yes, please.
Call me soon.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Did you want anything while we're in the city? We had Italian food yesterday. That was great.
That's lovely. I'm glad you're having a nice time. If I think of something, I'll let you know. Nothing offhand.
Okay.
Thanks, dear.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye. She'll hang up. and reapproach the room. And hand Lorelei the cup of tea.
Thank you.
Of course. Did you want one too?
I'll get one. It's fine.
I made
didn't
more.
see that.
I made enough.
I'll get it.
Who was calling?
It was Lady Milligan.
Ooh.
Everyone stop reacting that way. Are you really normal?
We are
We
exceedingly normal.
Very.
So normal.
But what did she need? What did she want?
I'm gonna chalk it up to us being drunk. She said someone identified the car from 2 nights ago.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And an
We
inspector.
should have covered the plate.
And Inspector Edwards was from the Scotland Yard. Was asking after us.
Oh.
Morgan, does that name ring a bell to me in my circles at all?
Roll a no roll, an intelligence roll, a knowledge roll.
You gotcha.
They call it a no roll. Let's say this needs a hard success though.
Well, I rolled a 4.
Oh!
Whoa!
My knowledge is my no is just intelligence.
Yeah, very high.
Yeah, my intelligence is 90.
90.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And I rolled a 4, so that is
Extreme.
almost 5 times greater than extreme.
Yeah.
He's your best friend.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say that you have come across him. You find him to be an honest detective, not corrupt as far as you can tell. What do you call it? Like he's a cog in a giant wheel. But for the
Just
most
clear
part,
rate.
decent.
Okay.
He's no Detective Fabian, but
above average.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not a pushover.
No.
Okay. Have I worked with him before?
I won't say that. No.
Okay.
Because you don't spend much time in London either, do you?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I do know better. Not bad at his job. And I mean, we technically do have the alibi if we've been asked to be at the house.
Yes, I think there are ways we can explain where we were, and Lady Milligan has offered to give us make up a story. She has friends in high places.
I remember
and
her saying
therefore-
that.
I
Yes.
don't know that we're needed just yet, but I also don't know what he's going to ask us. So
I mean,
we do need to have an alibi for where we were if we're going to say we weren't there.
perhaps Lady Macmillan or Lady Milligan has an idea. I mean, if she has people that she knows, I don't see why we wouldn't want to tap into that immediately.
We also could probably figure out who saw it there and intimidate them into not saying anything.
I mean, we could also ask Ingrid what
messier?
I feel like we could ask
Sometimes messy's
what-
better.
we could ask Ingrid what she ended up saying, because what we need to say has to corroborate whatever she brought up.
That's true.
I think if she even says that she hired us or gave us permission to go, then us saying we weren't there at all conflicts with that story.
Absolutely agree with you. But I'm pretty sure I know who saw us at the house.
Really?
Yeah. I might give her a call. I did say I'd go on a date with her.
Oh, Miss Josephine Lynch.
Of course it's her. Who else would it be?
I think we should, because I think that we should know who in Bhutan they went and talked to. But
Yes.
also, I think that perhaps it would be smart of us to go and gather this key from your uncle, because if they are looking into us. I'm afraid that they might find your box.
If I couldn't find it, if I didn't know of it,
Yes,
I
but there's
can't
Scotland
assume
Yard.
they would.
Sweetheart, there's Scotland Yard.
And he's not exactly he clears his rates pretty good.
I want to get there before they do, in either case.
Okay. Yes, we should definitely go and talk to my uncle then.
If to remind you, you had received a call,
Right.
or Diarmuid's service had received a call that to reach out to him at that bar where you'd originally met him, the bar known as the Clamp.
Clamp.
Need to call him back.
Real terrific name.
Yeah. I will call him then.
Sure.
I will
we
call
can
the
head to
Clamp.
the bar. Yeah, we can head to the bar maybe.
Yeah, let's go get clamped.
9 a.m.
I don't know.
If
I'm
that.
gonna make sure he's gonna be there.
I mean, we got the best way to get over the previous night's clamping is clamp.
Little hair at the clamp.
A little hair.
There's Clamp o'clock somewhere.
I will pass.
Yeah, I will call him. I will call him first, just to make sure he's gonna be there because it's early.
Okay. You call the number you were given for the Clamp, and the phone rings a few times, for sure.
Yeah.
And then after a bit, there's a oh, and it's not a voice you recognize. Oh, who's that?
Who's calling?
Danforth calling for Danforth.
Danforth call. That's funny. You mean Monty?
Yes. Who are you?
Ivan.
Ivan.
I'm the midday bartender. All right.
Okay. Yes.
Monty's not here, but he's supposed to come in around 11:30 or noon.
Okay. Great. Thank you for letting me know.
I'll
I'll
tell
be
him
there.
himself cold, I guess.
Sure. That sounds great.
Excellent.
I hang up.
I love how
Ivan.
the guy at the bar answered as if he was about to vomit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same. Same, buddy.
I just assumed he had just woken up. I thought it was like his house bar.
Yeah, I thought it was his house too. I was like, "Are you sleeping with
Did
my
you
uncle?"
just wake up,
What?
sir?
They don't get a lot of phone calls at the Clamp.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
People don't be calling the Clamp. Like,
God. Okay. Yeah. So should we head over? He's not going to be there till 11.
what if
also.
we got like bacon and eggs and a greasy
I would love to
morning
eat.
breakfast nearby?
I would
Let's
love
go
to
to
eat.
patisserie or boulangerie.
Those
Can
sound
we
very
get- can
fancy.
we-
Can we just get something with grease?
Well, it's
Yeah,
just
I was
pastries.
gonna say the same. I'd like just American breakfast as I can get.
That's what I want. Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't had an American breakfast.
I don't
I
think we have any American restaurants, but we can do the regular bangers and mash spread. I know where we can get a good English
With
breakfast.
bacon and sausage.
Yes, well that's what the bangers is in bangers and mash.
Isn't
Let's
it
go.
bacon and
I-
sausage?
It's okay.
It's a
I know
chain
where
of
we can go.
American restaurants in 1920s London called New York City A-OK.
Hey, all
New
guys.
York City, okay.
No, just kidding.
It's a 1920s McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right.
Dear God.
Welcome to Roaring Twenties. I'm Yankee Doodle Dandy. You enjoy a greasy, if somewhat classier than Jeremy and Charlotte were originally intending breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But you make your way over to the neighborhood afterwards after the breakfast. You make your way over to this strange neighborhood of the Clamp, which somehow looks even worse in the daytime.
Oof. God, this
In
thing
the
is gross.
in the daytime, all of the stains and the puddles, just full Technicolor.
Diarmuid sort of leaves over to Charlotte like this might be a good place to put your new business.
Hardly seems sanitary. Nice.
Exactly where they need it the most, right?
That's true. And I absolutely step in something. Step in something weird.
I did not want to know what color that was.
But it's probably just before noon or something like that when you arrive. And there's no doorman out front at this hour. Because who the hell would visit the Clamp for lunch rush?
Yeah.
And you open the heavy metal door and you go down the dark stairs into this same bar that one of the first places you visited when you arrived in London. And you see this tall, shaved head block of a man behind the bar with, like, you know, glasses lifting up, doing other things. Looks over. What can I get you? We just opened.
Looking for Monty.
Ah, Danforth.
Danforth, calling for Danforth, yes.
Monty! And there's a moment. Take a seat. Would you like anything to drink?
No, I think we're all
Do you
good.
have orange juice?
No.
Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah, and he continues on about his business. But it takes a few minutes as you find one of the, like, kind of damaged, dingy booths sitting there in the midday in this terrible place. And the back door of the office opens and out steps Eden's well-dressed, simply but well-dressed, handsome uncle with his short gray hair.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that damned house burnt in town. Did you have anything to do with that?
Almost everything to do with it. But
Well, sounds like we have a lot to talk about. And he sits down. Are you okay?
We're fine. We had a long night, long 2 nights, long 3 nights, honestly. I got hit by a car. But some of us got
with a car.
Listen,
See his face harden.
It's
take care of it.
It's part of the job.
And it's handled now.
Listen. We unfortunately don't have too satisfying of an answer to your investigation.
Do you know who did it?
And above table, did we agree on how much we're going to tell Monty?
Above table, no, we didn't.
Awesome.
I will allow you a very quick flashback
Okay.
as to what you discussed over breakfast.
Walking, shoving food in my face.
Yeah.
How much are we going to tell? How much are we going to tell my uncle, by the
Should
way?
we just tell him that Memphis was there and killed them?
I think
And
he'll want
that-
to know why.
Well, yeah, well, they entered
how?
his house.
Didn't they
and he
try to
was
rob
very
him?
upset,
Yes.
yeah. And afterward, Harold killed him and tried to cover it up.
It seems like the safest, most obvious option.
Okay.
Depending on what Harold says. I guess that can get messy, though, right?
My uncle is not going to go to the authorities about what Harold said. I promise.
True.
Okay, great. Yes, yeah, sounds great.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Looking Uncle Monty in the eyes, looking around at everyone else, I will just... Unfortunately, Memphis killed them.
It's a magician.
Yes. He was gone for a while. And, you know, it would have been... I mean, I'm not condoning the crime or anything, but it might have been an easy target if he was not so vindictive and angry and vile and violent.
Where is he now?
Well,
Been up with the house
yes.
in a way. His body's in a yard somewhere else.
Well, I'm not usually in the business of sending my kin out to do my dirty work for me. You could have called me in. I could have helped.
What could you have done?
I guess I don't like the thought of you burying a man in a field somewhere.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was... Well, it gets far more complex, but I did none of that dirty work. And very funny that you wouldn't send your kin to do your dirty work. Very funny. Had no problem with it when I was younger.
He takes a long look at you. And he notices whenever you wince or a sharp intake of breath. This is not how I wanted this to go. I'm happy. If you say the man who did that is gone, I believe you. But this is not how I wanted us to be, Eden.
And how did you want us to be?
I don't know. We're family. Like it or not, we're the only family the two of us got in this world. It's a job well done or not, I don't care. This belongs to you. And he tosses you the key. The little safety deposit box key slides across the dinged wooden table to you. And for the rest of you, he pulls out about 300 pounds, drops it on the table. The three of them, the thieves, they did have family, some of them.
We met some. Well, one.
They were young. They might have been foolish, but they didn't deserve what happened to them.
Are you going to do it again? Are you going back? Gonna keep stealing, sending people into traps, sending people to places you wouldn't dare go, hoping another one doesn't die, doing your dirty work, simply because they aren't your kin?
A lot of things I could say. And you've got every reason to be mad at me. I know I haven't been much family to you. But this world out there is a dark place. A tough place, a mean place. A place that doesn't help people, often. And so if there are those who can't find any other way, who will do whatever they can to keep food on the table, Can't stop all that. But if you're asking if what I can do is give it a second's more thought, give it a second's more consideration before sending people into a place or advising people on walking into things that they may not know much of. Yeah, this will give me a second bloody thought, Eden. And I hope that makes you happy.
It does. When I was younger, I actually used to think what you did, I mean, it was far better than being a fisherman. But people died because of you. And now, whether you like it or not, the ripples, you'll feel them. I feel them.
He nods. Let me know if I can be any more help to you. If you need me, don't call me here. Call me at my place. And he tosses you a card. Or come visit, for God's sake.
Maybe one day.
He looks down at the key. I don't know if what's in there will give you any peace. In fact, I doubt it will from what I saw. But maybe it'll make more sense to you than it did to me.
Thank you.
Thank you all. He stands up. He starts to leave.
Well,
Diarmuid will pick up the 300 pound.
Yeah.
This box. I am curious.
In fact, let's fast forward to that, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. Let's open the box.
You were so excited about that, Morgan. That makes me nervous.
I'm scared and excited.
I can't wait.
What's in the box?
You know, when times when you've been planning things since the start of a campaign.
Mm-hmm.
It's been that long, Morgan. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy enough to find the Chancery Lane safety deposit box location. It's a place that looks like a bank, but it's mostly subterranean. The scent of polish and cold stone hangs in the air, mingled faintly with the dusty aroma of old ledgers. You walk in, even midday on a weekday, it's pretty dead in here. Gaslight sconces flicker along the tiled corridor in their warm glow, casting long shadows across the checkered marble floor. You walk in, and at the far end of the entrance hall, a paneled oak desk is manned by a waistcoated clerk with wire-rimmed spectacles and ink-stained fingers. Hello.
Hi. I have a key for a box. Here.
Number. May I see?
I present the key.
Takes the number down, and he opens up a ledger the size of a tombstone.
Jeez.
And behind him, there's a thick iron gate, mechanically operated, blocks the way to, you can see beyond it, proper vaults. And he double checks the number and goes down. Danforth, yes.
Yes.
Are you next of kin?
Yes.
Unless you are Francis Danforth. It doesn't appear you are Francis Danforth. Is that correct?
No. I'm his daughter.
Do you have identification?
Sure. I present something.
Is that your identification?
Yes.
Fine. He pulls a lever, and with a deep mechanical groan, the gate retracts behind him into the wall. Follow me! Slams this giant dome shut and starts moving behind.
Okay. I follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I would want an operation.
I want to look at all of their antiques.
Inside, the air turns colder as you take down a few steps into these vaults. Walls of dark stone and riveted steel give way to narrow corridors lined with iron safe doors, each engraved with a number and heavy with time. Somewhere you hear off in the distance the sharp click of a key turning in a lock breaks the silence like a gunshot. It kind of feels a little like a prison, but think of it as a prison of information.
Okay.
Finally, this man, Mr. Matthews, he has a small nameplate, he leads you to a small antechamber where there are 2 armchairs, a small table, and a little lamp. Take a seat. And he pulls a curtain, and you see a row of boxes.
Okay.
He takes the key from you, double checks the number, and you see he takes out a box about yay big. It's hard to tell how deep it is, but that's how, and so he pulls out a long silver safety deposit box. And he sets it on the table in front of you. Very gingerly. He seems to take a certain amount of pride in the presentation of this. Pulls out a handkerchief, wipes any dust off of it, and uses the key again to open it and lifts the lid. Please let me know if there's anything else I can get you. I leave you with your thoughts.
Thank you. Your name, sorry, just in case.
Mr. Matthews.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews.
Feels like a stewie to me.
And he closes the curtain behind, leaving you in a kind of privacy. Inside the box are a stack of 2 manila folders wrapped with crumbling twine. The scent of paper and mildew rises up immediately along with aged ink. And the first thing you see, and it almost takes your breath away, Eden, is the top folder has written on it a label simply saying Talia.
Okay. Okay, this is opening a lot of boxes that I've already shut.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I will undo the twine and open the file. The folder. I'm slow about it, but yeah.
The twine kind of almost falls off. It barely even takes a lot of strength to take it off. And as you open the top folder, you find photographs. Sepia-toned, curled at the edges. A tall, striking woman in a dark coat. Wind in her hair. Undeniably Eden's mother, for those who've never seen her before. After that, a wedding photo. crinkled and fading at the edges. A happy couple. Then a photo of the three of you together, probably taken at a fair or a carnival. You're maybe 4. Your parents looking at the camera with a smile and your face turned up towards your mother. And there's a few more, ending in a clipped newspaper obituary. Talia Danforth née Harper passed away last week at the age of 37, survived by her loving husband Francis and daughter Eden, and it continues on in usual fashion.
Tears immediately, silently rolling down her cheeks as she looks through these photos. Things that were ghosts to her. They exist, but she remembered seeing them at some point, but this is her encountering them 13 to 15 years after. I think she'll set the folder open beside the box. You all are free to look through. But I think her gaze goes to the other folder as well. And is there anything else in this folder that she didn't see?
Photos in the obituary.
I think Lorelei is just going to put a gentle hand on Eden's shoulder and not touch the folder.
Yeah. Oh, God.
In the next folder, the first thing you see are maps. Hand-drawn sketches of rugged coastlines. A worn admiralty chart with circles drawn along several locations along the coast of England and Scotland. And as you look a little closer, you're not sure what the circles are at first. Lighthouses. And as you're leafing through, come to the bottom of this stack. And it's maybe goes without saying that this stack feels particularly more obsessive. The annotations, the circles, the everything. Some of them are drawn in very shaky pen. You probably see a few notes here and there, small things written hastily. Some may not even make sense.
Do I recognize the handwriting?
Yeah, it's clearly your father's.
Yeah.
Clearly your father's in his later years, when his grip was a little not as strong as it used to be.
Yeah.
And you reach the bottom of this stack, and you find a single photograph. Grainier than the others. It shows one lighthouse at a distance, standing atop a rocky outcropping on an island, surrounded by the threatening waves of the North Sea. As you pick it up to examine and look at it closer, Lorelei, your breath catches in your throat, because you see written on the back of the photograph is one word in dark pen. Halosay.
Her grip on Eden's shoulder tightens immediately.
Do you recognize?
That's where my husband was going.
What?
That's where he went missing.
And that's where we're going to stop tonight. Wow! Sheesh, friends!
Morgan, don't sleep tonight! Don't sleep tonight!
What do you mean we're gonna take a break? What do you mean? Why would you do this?
To us specifically.
Yes, yeah.
There's some nights where I feel like a very mean man being the keeper of this game.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, what a time. What
Are
an
Wally and my
episode.
dad buddies? They went to the lighthouse together. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry.
To be very clear, your husband was headed to Oslo, Norway. The boat said
through
Hallis. Yes.
through the island though.
Just because a boat, yes, just because a boat
Mhm,
is originating from Hallis, it doesn't mean those words.
Okay.
Mhm.
I want to be very clear about that.
Whoa.
At the end of every episode, we like to read off the names.
Oh my god.
Yep.
There it is.
All
There
right.
it is.
Right, get it
All
open.
right.
Get it open.
There it
Yep.
is.
Gonna
It's
open
late.
my
This was
email.
one of our longest episodes in a long time. At the end of every episode, we like to read off the names of certain higher level patrons in the styles of their choosing. You should have it all in your email.
Yes.
Are we ready, my friends? Let's-
yes. Wait.
Let's start.
Yes.
Let's start
Yeah.
with Team Force of Shadow. This is a suggestion, an old suggestion from I Think I'm Nuts, but I like it. Describing what you see while taking a Rorschach ink blot test.
You keep asking me what it is, and it's just I'm gonna say it every time. It's an Idaho Judd.
I was gonna say it looked a little bit like a potato, but
Fascinating, you think it's an Idaho Judd.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, when I was younger, I was a gateway guy, and now. Well, okay, being a gateway guy, it's not as traumatic as people would think. It's fine. I'm fine. Okay.
are you sure?
Yeah, everything just like
Because
I grew up.
my mom was a gateway guy when she was young, and it like really messed her up.
Well, did she have a black Akari?
No, you know what? If you turn that upside down, it looks like half of a fail waffle to me. Do you see it? Yeah.
Fascinating. How near half of a fair
Will
waffle.
you fold it? It looks.
Well, yes, you see, these specific ink blots were drawn by Dr. Abracadabra, who was my mentor. And yes, if you see there, half an Abracadabra, I'm definitely going to, or half a fair waffle, I'm making note of that.
Can you get another one? Can we do another one?
Yes,
Was
yes,
that the
yes.
wrong answer?
There are no wrong answers.
There is a wrong answer. That's
I
they
feel like it's a
never
wrong
tell
answer.
you.
I know,
there
right?
is a way to fail waffle this. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Does this make you feel like you're nuts?
I mean, yes.
I think you've completely hypnotized the other two people in this group, and I just feel like we're not talking about that because
Yeah,
like
what's the purpose of this focus group? I don't know.
Sorry. Lincoln breaking in. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing that ink blot so good. I do think that we need more test subjects. Dr. Phillip, please, next one.
I'm sorry. Is someone watching us? Is this like a
I
focus
think
group?
I'm nuts.
Perfect.
we did do it wrong.
I loved it so much.
I love it though.
Okay, this one is a suggestion that comes from me in honor of my wife and of other people everywhere. For Team Force of Light, unhinged reactions about the engagement of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Maple had
Oh my god, did you guys see the size of the ring? It was basically a festive life preserver on her finger.
Oh my god. But did you hear where they went to go and get the ring? They didn't go to Jarrett's. They went to City Racing Girl. That's expensive.
So expensive.
Oh my god. They're like an angel and a devil. Son, let me tell you, it is amazing.
That's what makes them so perfect.
Oh my god. I can't
What
believe
team? What team was he on? It was like the
Kansas
Ghostbusters
City,
quick.
the Kansas City Fenderills.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is.
They beat the Ghostbusters quick response unit in the Super Bowl. That was his brother.
I remember that.
The Dallas Ghostbusters.
Dallas Ghostbusters. That's correct.
Yeah.
I can't believe they fit that on the jersey, but somehow they did.
I loved both of them on the Brava podcast. That was honestly such a fun listen.
Such a good podcast.
I fell in love with Falling in Love again when I heard it.
I listened to it once, and then I listened to it again at Dungeon Speedrun time.
I wonder if her song Unbearably Loquacious that's coming out on her next album, I wonder if that's going to be about the engagement.
Oh my god.
Wait. Album?
Yeah,
Another album?
You haven't heard about the album? It's called Life of a Tuo Mask.
I did not hear that.
Rumor is it's just going to be covered in just jewels.
Just jewels. It's literally, she's not even wearing anything on the cover. It's just jewels on her body.
Jewels. Yeah.
Just jewels. You know what I just had a realization of?
What's that?
All of her best music are about breakups.
I know. What's she going to sing about now?
Or they're going to break up and she's going to have the best album ever in the history of albums.
I'm looking forward to that album.
A breakup engagement album would go so hard.
I think we have a lot to look forward to.
Yes.
Thank you, Team Force.
American loyalty.
I'm sorry, Maple is fully screaming like a husky.
It's so funny. I was like, she's not a Taylor Swift fan. This character does not like Taylor Swift.
No, I was gonna, if my Maple wasn't yelling, I was gonna break in as the focus group again.
I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Hi. We have to get new Ghostbuster quick response unit. Get them out of here.
Thank you so much, friends. Thank you to these players for letting me torture you emotionally.
Oh God, I love you.
We will be back real soon. We're going to have some more exciting stuff on the way, including, I don't think we've actually announced this yet, and we'll announce it properly soon, but we have an in-person special Forbidden event coming with Ron and I and a whole different cast of 3 new characters that are going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible that we shot in our new space. We're going to have so much more coming, including more with these beautiful faces. Because I don't get to drop a cliffhanger like that and just walk away, obviously.
Yeah. No, I'm finding you.
I know where you live.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you. Thank you, patrons. Patreon.com/thedungeonrun. Support our show. And we love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Humankind. Be both. Bye.
I love you, Mom.